Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the EU region practice weekend. We have working games, we have a working stream, we have working everything. Wade, we're gonna watch some matches. Holy smokes!
Oh, it's ready. It's good. And if you are looking to play, if you're in the EU region, I got a little bit of a sneak peek of what you're in for. It's gonna be fun.
It's been so much fun to watch this first cycle of games come through. The first game we're gonna watch, which will be very shortly, is gonna be whatever game Mungie and Eric queue into next. Their game is ending in roughly 3 minutes, just about. So when that game ends, we're going to have a game for that, and we'll have all the overlays, all that cool stuff. We've been doing so much testing. Our infrastructure, our dev team has been absolutely locked in the last 3 hours to fix all the last couple bugs to make this work. And wait, I'm gonna be honest. From what I've seen so far in this first game, people have not done their homework. There's a lot of things about this map that we can find still and that are really going to be fun to see. And hopefully people figure it out through these the next couple hours.
It's going to be amazing to see everyone, as we said, learn. We've already seen a few people with their kind of speed running knowledge just going at it. Some people who are brand new to this sort of style of game, maybe falling at the first hurdle, but it's okay. If you fall, you get back up, you learn. And then maybe, you get into the qualifiers and you beat everyone else.
Absolutely. It's a practice weekend for a reason. It's absolutely a practice weekend for a reason. So it's very important that you know your map knowledge. It's going to be very exciting to see how these runners, or I'm used to saying runners from commentating speedrunning. Oh my gosh. What's the term here? I guess players, these duos. These
duos, yes.
Yeah, how they figure it out through the competition here. But I'm really pumped. I'm glad that we're going to get some gameplay. And just as a quick aside, so break the fourth wall before we start in the games here. We're gonna be live for roughly 4-ish hours or so doing the games here, but the practice server itself will be still up for a full 8 hours. So you will get the same amount of practice time as the NA people will get tomorrow. You're just getting less stream time because we're running the stream a little bit late, but we wanted to have some type of stream, and you will still be able to practice for as long as possible. So we're gonna go for I don't know, 7-8 games, see how it goes. But I'm excited to actually commentate these. I'm excited to share my expertise, and I think we're going to see a meta start to evolve here pretty quickly. But it's been cool to see everyone's reactions, Wade, to, the goals, the lobbies, the voice packs. It's really cool to see that finally showing
awesome.
now.
So, yeah, if you are jumping in right now, a reminder, you can open up the voice packs. There's a few voice packs to jump in and select. They're very cool. I had Gracie's one on when I was doing the test.
There will be a lot more. There's only 6 right now out of the 18 that will be on for the open qualifier, which is crazy.
It's going to be awesome. It's just going to be awesome. All of the sounds, all of the effects, picking your quadrant as you're loading in. I can't wait. The important thing, if you are about to play, remember when you load into that quadrant, take a moment to look at your Gridlock bingo boards. You can do it by going, I think it's pressing L on the for the leaderboard keyboard, or I think you can also do it via your escape menu. Have a look at that board and plan ahead of time as well, because I don't know about you, Corey, but I kind of want to tune in and listen to some strategies as well when people are in that loading section too.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm super excited. We heard that we're getting word that Hax and Ral just started a game. So actually, I think we're going to tune into them maybe instead, if that's possible. We can get their board set up, everything like that. So that's another team that we definitely have our eyes on here. So we'll get that sorted when we can, but we should be hopping into a game. Oh, look at this.
Oh, there we go.
That's going to be the game. That's super exciting. And Hax and Ral have won their first game as well. Not very surprising. Not very surprising at all here. But yeah, let's throw it over to the board once that's ready to see these objectives and everything that they're going to be trying to get on their cards.
Ooh.
So wait, this is the big screen here. There's a lot of things. The first thing that comes to mind here, that middle square, not a quest objective. So that's going to be grabbable, although it is a difficult one. And there's a lot of things on the board here. The one that I want to point out immediately, one of the easiest ones that these runners are going to be able to get, the redstone torch is a very easy one. It's going to be something where you just turn off a redstone torch, input flip, and then as well the golden carrot. If you go for a shipwreck, you can get some gold. You can get the carrot in there as well. You can go to a village. You can get gold pretty easily. These are ones that could go right off the bat here, but there are plenty of objectives on this board to see throughout this game here.
Absolutely. I mean, particularly as well, if you're going for that golden carrot, you know you can hit that village. It's quite if you start learning them out, there's plenty of places to get that early loot. I'm looking at that shovel and thinking, are we going to see players picking the same quadrant to just go straight into PvP, get a shovel, and whack them?
That is a pretty good one. I didn't notice that was the red one. That is true. It's gonna be the whack shovel one. There's a couple other ones that are pretty quick. You could do. I'm also noticing that we can see the quest objectives, which I'm realizing we should not be able to see those, because technically, if like Hax and Rao were watching this stream, they would be able to see them, and that would not be good. So that's something that we'll figure out.
That'll be fixed before the qualifiers.
It's funny for us though, Wade, because I saw. Remember, as they get started here and they're in the game, this is very cool. Hax going for the shipwreck right off the bat here. Rao going to the other shipwreck. This is, I think, a very popular meta that we're going to see these players, especially the speedrunners, being used to the shipwrecks here to get a bunch of iron stuff right off the bat.
Absolutely. Going for a spear first as well. That's interesting.
Yeah, the triple spear objective on the board. Just have 3 different types of spears in your inventory.
Exactly.
And also it was friendly competition. There were 2 spear objectives. That was hit your opponent with a spear, or hit your teammate with a spear.
Oh, yeah. Friendly PvP. I was wondering if they had found 2 different shipwrecks, but no, it looks like they each found the same one. Here we are. We're seeing the extracting. Both of them extracting at the same time. So it looks like they're kind of focusing together rather than splitting up. I'm seeing from the other team. They're kind of in the same biome, but they've split up a little bit. So... yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they're all going for. I mean, they've already got 2 on the board. Hacking has as well.
Yeah.
So
actually, 3 on the board.
Oh, they got 3. Oh, yeah, they
got the shovel one. They hit their opponent with a shovel. So they are blazing through this right away.
But they haven't really got a line yet, or they maybe we can't see what line they're going for. And obviously, we've got a couple of hidden objectives here, so we don't know. Maybe they're kind of prepping themselves, so they've got a different route. I mean, that middle... oh, there we go. Wow. Already getting the eco-friendly quest as well. That's going to be really nice. 7 points on the board. And obviously, as you say, if they can get that full line, that second column there, that's going to double those points. That's pretty big.
Yeah, the columns are the things we're going to be watching out for. So I'm trying to remember the icons off the top of my head here. The end crystal is definitely going to be a little bit more challenging. Just the end crystal is pretty hard. I believe that Rubik's Cube looking one is get an inventory with all unique items. I'm pretty sure.
I'm just having a look on the board here. Yes, it's a unique item in every single inventory slot, which isn't too crazy to do really with everything you've got available here. You just got to kind of focus on it a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. We can see also both players utilizing the extraction feature. This is something that we're definitely going to see these players utilize, because you are able to get a firework. You're able to relaunch around the map wherever you want to go. It's a very, very strong game mechanic, and it allows these players to play really, really fast. Gridlock is a very fast-paced game, and look at this from Hax on the top screen, blazing through
flying through. Looking for what, or are they probably looking for? Can we listen into maybe Hack and see what they're thinking?
Yeah, let's listen into their comms here. Go full screen for a second on Hack. See what they're talking about here as we get into it.
Fuck, that guy, that's too hard.
I believe it's going to be Hack's going for the warden area here.
I just saw them hovering over.
Like I have no tools and shit, like 2 meters apart.
Mineshaft.
Okay,
oh wow, look at that mineshaft straight away. I think they're going for different items. Yeah.
I can tell you that much. This was gonna happen.
Yeah, and they're gonna go for the crafts
there we
here.
go.
That's a great call.
That's big. Look at that.
It's gonna be pretty nice to get through here pretty quickly. Get the trapdoor. Why not? Get some string. Get some granite. You can even do polished granite. There's a lot of different items you can get here.
This is such a great strategy to go for this location and specifically to go right. Filling my inventory, one item, random things, cheap things. There we go. All the tools. That's big. They are definitely going for that column, and I think obviously lining themselves up probably nicely to be ready to take 2 of those quests, because those quests can be quite big point bonuses there. So I think they're lining themselves up quite nicely there.
Absolutely.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Momentarily.
So they've just done the input flip as well with the redstone torch.
Really, really nice.
I mean, the gold team, they've really got to think here, because they've now only got 1 line available to them now.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. Like, we talked about it before in the first stream. Like, it's not just about getting grid lines; it's about how do you defend against allowing your opponent to get them. And the fact that there's only really that middle line left for middle column or top row for yellow to go for here is going to be really tough, I feel like.
This is
also...
I would say this is a very aggressive strategy. Go for the outer edge and just stop the other team from getting any lines at all.
I really like this. I'm curious what Ral is going for specifically in the mansion here. Looks like going for a light or just checking light as a rabbit. But wants to get in the mansion for something. I'm not sure exactly what it would be on the board. Maybe wants to try and get like a lead or something, get string here. That's really what I'm curious about. What is Ral
Redstone as well? Maybe they're just prepping themselves for those quests. Like,
yeah. Oh, but Ral's gonna die. That's that hard mode coming in. These speedrunners, they're not gonna be used to that, where you're basically just immediately dead without any armor. So, gonna be tough. Also, when you die, you're not gonna get that firework back on the happy gas. So, might take Ral a little bit more time to get back here, but we can see Hacks flying for something as well. Maybe chasing an opponent.
They are. I think they
kill here.
Yeah, they think they are. They want blood.
And Hacks
Can they get? Yes, they can.
Obliterate the opponent.
Oh. Yeah, they just went for the kill, extracting to get out. Wow.
Wait, but look at this. Look at this, though. The yellow team, we missed it. They got the one goal to stop the line, Wade. So that does stop the grid line for Pink team. Yeah. That's actually huge. The one goal that matters the most for them, they got.
That's perfect. They've looked at that and gone, right, how do we stop them, stop that line? So now Pink team, obviously they've got a lot of points on the board, but there's still plenty of time for Gold team to get back. We've still got 23 minutes, and we're about to see our first quest in about 30 seconds as well.
Yeah, I'm going to see that here. I'm looking mainly for what Ral is trying to go for. So we're getting leather. What could we possibly want leather for? Light as a rabbit,
Hacking is just going for kills at the moment.
Really? This is a very aggressive strategy. This is not something that has come up as much in playtesting, but when you have this advantage, this chokehold on the game right now, especially when Ral's able to do so much, it really allows them to be aggressive here.
Okay, I think mobs spawn always in the same spot. So
I actually will.
You're an asshole, dude. Where's collateral? Where is that
He's being a little rude on the practice day.
But
they are
we hear
through.
the points there. Learning about where mobs are spawning now as well.
Yes.
Said, learning the map is important. Not just for these. This is the practice weekend, so it's plenty of time to learn. It's nothing, no pressure, no stress. You know, even if the team on the gold team, even if they're losing, they are learning valuable information here. You know, learning about the strategy that the other team's doing. Maybe they might pull that themselves in their next game.
Absolutely. I think that's a great point. I also want to point out what Ral said about mob spawns is only partly true. A lot of the rarer mobs, like we have one camel that spawns in the desert, but any like naturally spawning stuff that's a little bit more common, like horses, chicken, cows, sheep, stuff like that, that is all not the same. So interesting for Ral to pick up on that immediately. I mean, Ral's a fantastic player, so it is pretty understandable that he's able to do that. But and again, 11-1 right now. The grid line is not that amazing for Hacks and Ral here, though. I'm not exactly sure where they could even go.
No, but I'm also now looking at gold team. You can see one of them are now in the Pale Oak Forest, and it looks like they're probably trying to get that creaking quest.
Yeah, and they have gold tools, and I think those gold tools might be Silk Touch to get the thing. Yeah, because you need Silk Touch for a heart transplanter.
So I got to see this in the test. These pre-built portals, great location to get themselves some gapples here.
Ça se voit qu'il y a une latence quand tu prends des dégâts de chute.
I think you're right. I think they are probably going to be trying to get that creaking heart transplanter. That secures them at least the start of getting that line. Also blocks the pink team from getting that that lower line as well on their side.
But Hacks finds a creaking, trying to play with it here to actually get to where the heart is. Also gets some resin, so that's really good. That is one of the goals on the board. I'm actually not sure if we could pull that up, what specifically that icon is for the resin. It might be a resin block. It might be something else, but curious what it is. Yeah, it is just a block of resin for Ral here, which he should be able to do, I believe. with the 15. And then that's going to also allow, if they're able to get Silk Touch, they know where the Creaking Heart is for that later on as well.
That also, and it lines them up nicely with, again, multiple different lines they can get here. It's going to be interesting. Again, we're going to see these quests. What was the first quest that came through as well?
Can you craft a Creaking Heart?
Wait, can you?
No way. I actually didn't know this. That would actually make a lot of sense.
I thought you had to Silk Touch it. Can you craft it? Oh, wow.
Wow. So they're going to be able to craft a Creaking Heart here. And that's actually huge. Because that's exactly the goal. And that's a phenomenal play from Rao.
Oh.
That is the best play I've seen anyone make in Gridlock so far. That was great.
And at this point, Gold Team, they've got no line options now. All they can do is try to get as many other points as possible. Probably focus on these quests because they're going to be big points here as well. And stop Pink Team from getting a line. I think if we listen into maybe hacking as well to hear what they're thinking and planning now, because maybe they're just focusing on just getting the outer edge now.
Yeah, we're gonna see here. What is Ral possibly gonna go for?
What's the best way to get Amethyst?
Ral
find
knows
the
the
geodes,
map better
bro.
than
Like,
most
if remember
people.
where
Might be
they
trying to
are,
go for
probably.
Stronghold here.
That's
I
the.
don't remember where they are.
Oh, they're going for
You
Amethyst. I
can't
think
open
they're
chests
prepping to do the
while
Spyglass.
you're on Elytra, okay.
That would make sense. I do know there is an Amethyst Geode pretty close by here. It is going to be to the right of Ral when he enters here, I believe. But it's also going to be able to get Iron on the way. A bunch of other stuff as well. This is really nicely played from Hax and Ral here. They're also only Diamond Block away from a line, but it is a pretty difficult line. Diamond Block is not an easy objective.
No, not at all. I mean, would you say it's probably better to go for loot drops to try and get that diamond, or actually hunt for diamond blocks?
I think the Warden area, the Ancient City has a pretty good amount of diamonds. You could probably get that between Lush Cave and the Ancient City, but it is still going to be pretty time consuming, and the two different areas is a little bit tough. So I think it's probably best to go for maybe Spyglass and then... But I mean, I don't really know where else they can get the line. I guess on the top, I'm pretty sure Goat Horns are guaranteed in a Pillager Outpost, and I just don't think either team has gone to that yet. And then Axolotl in a bucket is not bad at all.
No, and I think that's probably what looking more in Lush Cave to try and get that Axolotl.
Yep.
We've actually just seen the gold team secure the Hot and Cold quest as well, which is a good communication one. You know, one teammate has to be freezing, another teammate has to be hot. So we saw them in completely different biomes thinking about that. So they're still fighting. They're still trying to block off as many points as possible.
Ral's going to go for Goat Horn here. Should be able to get it in the chest. Whoop, it's guaranteed somewhere, I'm pretty sure. And if not, hey, it's
meanwhile, I think the gold team's also going for a Goat Horn as well.
Oh,
so
with a
race.
Goat!
So it's a race for the Goat Horn.
Going for the Goat Horn with an actual goat is pretty RNG-based, I think. I'm not a huge fan of that one.
Did they play the Goat Horn?
Play a Goat Horn for all to hear. Maybe it's...
for all to hear.
All have to hear it, yeah.
Does that mean they have to be with their teammate?
They have to be with everyone. Everyone in the game. So that is a pretty tough objective, especially this late in the game here. So that would make a lot of sense. Hack's still just being aggressive. Kind of the enforcer
they're
for
going to test it now. They're both extracting. If we tune in, maybe we're going to hear. Are they going to play it together and get it?
Yeah,
there it is.
All respawning together. Yeah, they are.
Oh,
playing it on the Happy Gas too is crazy.
The timing, they all were together. That's perfect timing.
That was really, really well done.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yo, how's your day? This guy's just staring at me, bro.
Using the FOV just to like give them the eyes.
Ral is really just... it shows Ral's map knowledge. It shows Hax is just kind of here to be the bodyguard.
Yeah, we can actually see. Really we're seeing that. Ral's just staring him down, waiting for the Happy Gas to end, and maybe they're gonna go. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going for a kill. Yeah. We saw them. That they're hunting them down.
So now it's just gonna be Spyglass or Diamond Block here. pretty much to get the
Oh,
line.
wow.
They still need Axolotl, but Axolotl is still fairly easy.
Hacking's
I think
going
Raul's just gonna
for
go for
diamonds
diamond, yeah.
right now.
4 so
Might
far.
see our first line.
And that line will be a total gridlock. It will be game over. It won't be possible for yellow or gold, excuse me, to get back in this game at all. Be a very clean win from the pink team here.
Absolutely. I mean, at this point, does the game continue for the 14 minutes, or does it?
No,
calculate?
it'll end. Yeah, it'll cut off. It'll cut off if it's impossible for the other team to win. It will end the game.
So we probably should just listen in then to Hacking then to hear, because they're literally only 3 diamonds away from the win.
Well, Hack's still going for the kill.
Hack's
Hack
going
could
for the kill.
easily
Sorry,
go for. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hacks is just trying to stop the other team while Raul gets those diamonds. Fighting in the air. Yeah, this is what we wanted to see, Curry. We wanted to see some PvP.
Yeah, I think if I was the gold team here, I'd probably want to try and group up a little bit, but that is going to be the game because they are able to get the diamond block, get the grid line, and they are going to win. Dominant score from a team that we think is going to be one of, if not the best in the region. So nice to get their game there, and we could see here, nice little post-match graphic. That's a dominant board, Wade. They locked in.
Absolutely, like 31 points. Look at that. And great strategy. Rather than focusing on a line, they went, let's stop the enemy team from getting any foothold.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was really good. I am noticing, we'll fix this in production, but the winner was definitely not the gold team. The winner was definitely the big team there. We'll get that fixed, don't worry. But that's it's cool to see this stuff. They got the quest. They got 1 quest objective. They got 1 grid line. 14 objectives to 2 is absolutely wild. And 7 objectives for Raul means Hacks also got 7. Hey, W Production live edit. Yeah. Let's go. They both got 7 objectives. So even though Raul maybe was doing the harder stuff, Hacks really locked in early to allow Raul to focus on the harder objectives.
Absolutely. But Joe, props to the gold team. They switched their focus. Hey, let's stop them from getting that line. They saw them going in a direction. So, they tried their best to fight back. Yeah.
Absolutely. So that was awesome. Now the question is, what game pops up next? Because, I mean, I think we just go to kind of whatever game ends up popping up. Let's find some new people. Let's see what ends up happening. But, I mean, this was a great game to kind of see the strategy that can potentially happen here. And while we wait to find another game, we'll see what we get. We're randomizing. We got the logo back. We'll figure it out. But I think that was a good showcase of what's possible. I think Raul and Hacks especially used the mechanics really well and kind of at least showcase an early meta here. Oh, look at that.
Absolutely. I mean, it was fantastic to see, as you said, a strategy I didn't expect, rather than just focusing on your own path and then start blocking off. That strategy of let's just be dominant. Let's just go around the outside of the board and block any line possible. Was incredibly aggressive. I mean, it's quite dangerous, obviously, if the enemy team clocks that you're doing that and is able to secure something and stop yourself. But they were far faster doing that. And you said really quick on noticing as well. 3 objectives to go for that spear was great. I think can we tune into the pre-match of this as well to hear the planning?
Oh, look at this. Here we go. So why did they already get the... What one is that? That's Observer. I'm not up. See, I'm gonna learn so much about Minecraft during this as well. There's so many little things I can't tell Observer, Dropper, whatever different. But this is gonna be the board. We'll get the pre-match rolling thing. There it is. Look at that. The 3 Stooges. One of my favorite names we got. The Observer, Dispenser, Dropper. Love them. I think it's a fun one. It's honestly not as hard as you would think. The hardest thing is getting the quartz. But remember that the nethers are just open, so it's actually not too bad to get that objective. It's a pretty good quest objective to go for. The other one that is catching my eye here, Wade, the totem. The totem is going to be something here that people are going to want to try and get, but in hard mode, it's not going to be the easiest thing ever to slay the evoker in the Woodland Mansion.
Sure, I'm actually looking at that central spot. That is really easy to get. Craft chiseled nether bricks. I mean, you said there are portals out there. You're going to learn where they are. Are we going to see teams just really focus to get their nether, secure that central spot, and then give them a whole host of different ways they can go? It secures the diagonals as well.
I'm also noticing, again, because again, we can see the quest objective. So he's back. Build a shrine to Herobrine. That is a crazy goal because it is the old netherrack gold redstone torch thing. You have to build that, which are these players going to be aware of how to do that? We'll find out. It's been on the website for 4 months, so I would love to see that one. That's actually one that has not come up in a testing game, just like RNG wise yet. So I think that would be really fun, but I think we're ready to hop into this match here. And see what these runners are going to go for. Immediately, one team, Wade, you called it, immediately entering the nether here. Wow.
Yep, there nothing. It is. They are just going to rush to the nether, try to get... Oh, no, they're going for the... Oh, I think they misread it. I think they were thinking that they just had to go to the nether, and it's not. You have to visit every biome.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that is going to be a bit of an unfortunate thing, but they'll get more familiar. The thing that also caught my eye, the lower screen here for pink, 3 diamonds from the blacksmith in the acacia, I believe. Oh, maybe it's 2.
Wow.
Because they only decided to make a wooden pickaxe. So maybe it was only 2 diamonds. Maybe they're going to try and save it for something there. But that is something that's catching my eye. Diamonds in the inventory, always interesting early on.
Absolutely. And not crafting it into anything. Do we need it for the observer, dispenser, and dropper? Maybe that's what they're thinking. Or they're saving it for any of the other objectives that could pop up. Because they haven't used it straight away.
Can we pull up that bottom stream here? Just because I can't see how many diamonds they actually have in their inventory with the number. So I'm very curious to see if they have enough to do really anything with. Bro? It is 3 diamonds, Wade.
Wow.
So I was right. I'm very shocked.
They must be saving it for a craft rather than getting a useful... Well, maybe they're just thinking they don't know. Do they use it for a pickaxe? Do they use it for a sword? Yeah, they're not sure yet. They're still learning.
Are still learning here.
And Gold Team have already got a point on the board. They've got themselves that Fernie seeing you here.
You saw the chest, top. You saw the chest. Where you going? Wow, we get a fun fact from production here. The pink team is both top UHC players, which is an interesting duo. I mean, we've talked about it. It's not just for speedrunners. Like, this is a game where we could see a very PvP-heavy matchup here if that goes into their playstyle.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what they're going to probably focus on, are they going to focus, or they're used to knowing about, just building as much quick stuff as possible, building the things they need to stay alive. Maybe that's why we're seeing them not use those diamonds, for example. Maybe they're thinking, I don't need them yet, or I'm securing them for armor. I mean, when you're UHC, you're probably more focused on survival at this point rather than just rushing to the end. So that could be why they're thinking that diamond chest plate, baby. They're thinking of that.
Yeah, maybe. That is still like, yeah, because you could get the the armor one, which I believe is going to be put forward a unique type of armor on a mannequin. Like, that is going to be something where you could maybe save for diamond boots, but I don't really love that. I think diamond pickaxe early on is just so nice to have, especially if you want to go for something like in the nether. It allows you to play a little bit more aggressively. You get the gold blocks in the bastion super easily. So, I don't know. We'll see if it ends up working out for them, but definitely an interesting strategy so far.
And we've just missed it again. Gold Team, they also have secured, it looks like they secured post-mortem as well. So they got the one that you were saying about the getting the totem of Undying.
Wow, yeah. Popped. So, I mean, Gold Team here, getting the objectives early, but I really do think that Pink is in a better spot a little bit later on in this game as the game goes on, just because of the resources they have so far. I think the Gold Team is maybe tunnel visioning a little bit right now, but it's very early in this game. We still have 3 minutes until the first quest objective unlocks. We could see that Pink is trying to gear up a little bit more and also going to the nether right now.
Exactly. Are they going to go and get that central point? Because that will block off 2 lines from gold as well.
Gonna go for quartz here. This could be for 3 stooges here. Or it could also be for the diorite craft.
Yeah,
the andesite.
Yeah, there it is. Go for the andesite.
It's diorite first. So there's the diorite, and then there's the andesite right after, and then you're just gonna need the granite. And there it is.
Wow,
and a really nice craft. What did you just do? Complex objective. So that's gonna get them back in this game, and they're in another. This is actually a pretty nether-heavy board right now, at least.
Absolutely, there's quite a lot of places they can go to from the nether here.
Oh, I was watching the bottom right. Yeah, going into the witch hut with 2 hearts. Maybe not the... it's a very aggressive play, Wade. The 2-heart Witch Hut Gambit.
Absolutely. I wonder what they were going for that, or maybe they were thinking they could just die, but they have got that extract that they can get out that way.
What happened to the mansion? Why is it on fire? Why did we do that? Oh no! Oh no!
What were they doing?
Disaster at the mansion. Absolute disaster.
They've gone back to the witch's hut. Am I missing something? What's the task
the
here?
There's a lot of very good items in the witch hut, but I don't know what specifically they're trying to go for here. Maybe the redstone for the input flip. But there are a lot of unique items in this bit. And I think they did get 2 redstones, so they could do input flip, but they're currently not going for it. Maybe they only got 1. Maybe I missaw, but I thought they had 2.
Absolutely. I'm just curious. I wonder what their strategy is. Yeah, I have no idea what going for the witch's hut could be. We're now seeing one of them go to the nether. Are they going to focus now on getting those bricks? I'm surprised that team has not focused on that central point, particularly as it would secure a spot for both teams. Both teams need that central spot at the moment.
Yeah. It is definitely a little bit scary. Some people maybe get intimidated by seeing the nether, but here they are. They're already at the fort.
Absolutely. I think we are seeing what's that? Is that Berkstar, I believe, who is going to. I think they must be going for it.
Just pretty interesting. Staying low though here. Very low.
Sorry, no, Berkstar. We lost the 50.
We lost the 50.
There it is. It's next tank. There we go.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. We're going to have to get used to all these new people, but it's going to be fun. We're going to learn about so many new people as well. This is pretty aggressive here, going this lower section, because you can get hit by a Hoglin here, and that's going to do a lot of damage. So they're trying to get Hot Taurus before the craft one, Wade, and I don't know if I agree with that, because you're right, the middle square is so worth it.
They should just go for this right now.
Yeah.
Drown a silverfish. I mean, both teams probably would want that as well. Well, both teams will want it. Goal to stop the pink team. Pink team want it if they want their line. I'm surprised. Meanwhile, I think we're seeing on the gold team, they are now pushing. Are they trying to break it with their hands?
Oh, we might have not had a pickaxe anymore. That is a tragic dealing. That is a tragic dealing.
I don't know. Are they hoping to find a pickaxe or find the loot to make a pickaxe?
It's definitely possible.
Oh no!
Well, that's not going to be the game plan there.
Oh, so more verloren. Holy.
That is not going to be the game plan.
Oh no. Well, it's still all to play for. It's great to see a game here where we're seeing both teams learning on the fly and planning on what they're doing.
This does not work. This does not work. That is not how a redstone torch works.
I'm
unaware. They don't know.
Most au fait here with redstone torches. How would you normally flip it?
I like the 2 redstone torch strat, and then you just place one block on top, torch on top of that. So look at both teams actually going for it right now. Wait, and they're gonna get it with the lever. Wow, they're gonna get it with the lever right before the other team on the bottom right was gonna get it.
And unfortunately,
so close.
I think they've just realized that they were beaten to it as well.
That is so tragic. Oh my goodness.
Great for the pink team there to get that as well. That secures that stops one of the gold teams from their possible line. The gold team really needs to kind of, I think, get on the board here and maybe get some targets here where they're focusing on stopping pink team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're also getting to the point here too where I noticed I'm forgetting everyone's names already. I think this was Berkstar now on the top. Their inventory is entirely full. So that is going to matter a lot. Like as we go through this game, we're not even halfway through this game. Only 10 minutes in, their inventory is full. So really deciding what's important for the goals, what's not, is going to be crucial here as it goes into the second half of this game. And Lex Tank dies again in the nether.
Oh,
having a tough time about it here.
Absolutely. I think they're definitely realizing we need to secure that point. We need to secure it. I'm curious what Berkstar's trying to do on the pink team here. What task could be taken from this goal? They're taking the time to think about it.
Yeah. Looks like maybe. Well, Stream pause for a
Okay, where are
second, but
you?
we're
Actually,
back.
I can
What could
see
we
you.
possibly be going
Go on.
for here? Maybe the observers. They're trying to find the droppers. Or
I'm at the jungle
sensors
temple.
in the jungle temple. That could be what I'm
It could be,
imagining.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm here.
It's their first time seeing these
Okay,
custom builds.
Can I have the redstone?
Yeah,
they're gonna throw
yeah,
the
there must be.
craft
They're
here.
going for it. Yeah.
They should have enough. We're gonna see what it actually ends up being here. I mean, it is not the easiest craft. There's a sticky piston. There's some redstone.
That's what it is. They
be
must.
super familiar with the map way. They might not know where to get the resources they need.
I think they're thinking, where would you normally get this in Minecraft? So therefore, where can I recreate this? Yeah. But it's great to see them learning this on the fly and trying to figure it out together.
Yeah. This jungle temple is deceptive. It is not as trapped as it looks. And that's almost the trap of this jungle temple. There is not as much trap as you may think. So that is going to be curious to see how they deal with that. But on the other side, the bamboo, as a quest objective comes up, transport a warm mob to a cold biome. That's actually quite an easy quest objective. Just takes a little bit of time here to, you know, transport with a lead, but not anything that's hard. Leads are very easy to get.
John, we just said that. Pink team are focusing on that bamboo now. They're really pushing to try and get that fuel line. That's great. That will secure them 3 possible lines they can get there.
Yep. So as well.
So meanwhile, gold. I wonder what gold team are trying to do.
I think they're still
They're
trying to
going
get
for the quartz.
the quartz. Yeah, maybe the Three Stooges.
Yeah, they're looking for the Three Stooges as well. Is it going to be a race from both teams to get that corner spot?
Yeah, I'm just shocked way that, I mean, we called in the beginning, no one has gotten that middle square. Both teams have been to the fortress, I feel like. I'm pretty sure both teams have been to the fortress. At least both teams have been to the nether. Crafting chiseled nether brick is not that hard at all.
No, and pink team definitely need that spot. I'm wondering, maybe gold team have given up, maybe, and that's a...
Oh! Creeper death.
Oof. It happens. So what are they? Let's see. What are they hovering over? Fashionable mannequin is what they're looking at. It looks like they've got themselves.
Be a big race.
Yeah, gold team definitely want to get that. Particularly then they've got that diagonal. They stop that pink team.
Oh,
from getting that top
we are
line.
just dying of creepers. We're just dying of creepers. Oh no! Oh no, indeed.
Lex comes in to avenge the death with the killing the skelly, but unfortunately, yeah. I think both teams are going for that Three Stooges task.
We're also crafting copper here. What goal is copper? Oh, the spyglass advancement, maybe? What is that spyglass achievement? There's a lot of achievements with the spyglass icon, so it's very important to see.
It's
to be a
quite a hard
Ender
one.
Dragon. Oh, that is a hard one.
That is a hard one. I mean, it's a hard one to get for the gold team if they're going for that diagonal. Or maybe they're just going for that Three Stooges to stop pink team as well. You know, it's only 6 points to 2 here. So I think gold team maybe need to just be focusing on getting that line. They've got a bottom well, even that bottom bar, you know, we've got a shulker box, craft shulker box in the bottom bar there.
Yeah,
it's quite hard.
It's going to be difficult here, but I do believe, like, remember, the end opens with 5 minutes to go in the game. So that is going to be something that these players should hopefully be aware of, should use to their advantage for those last couple goals, because it can really become a mad dash in that last 5-minute period. But I think what's going to decide this game, I mean, this game is still very close. The Three Stooges objective and this quest, layer up, is very achievable if there's string for these people. That is very, very doable. Just get a warm up. I mean, they've been in the jungle for a while. Get in a boat, just take it to the ice area, and you're done. Like, it is not a hard objective at all to go for.
But, you know, these are players who don't know this map. They don't know probably where that cold biome is. Maybe this is the point. Maybe you want to have one teammate, if you're learning here, to go, hey, let's just extract and just sit on the ghast and look at the map.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm looking at the gold team's POV here. There are a lot of mobs on this top screen. Very scary. Gonna die. Not sure. Maybe we're trying to get string. We do have 2 string out of 5, but there are other places you can get string that's a little bit more safe. You can go to the mine shaft. You can go to the nether. Maybe trade with a piglin. You can get string in chests and bastions. You can get string in dungeon chests. There's a lot of places to get string than just trying to kill these spiders here. for the pink team.
It's bro. It's not.
Absolutely.
It's
I'm
not.
also
No, it's not 50 items,
noticing.
bro. It's not 50 items.
Yeah, it's just 50 fuel. You just need to use it for 50 fuel.
Yeah, I did.
Absolutely.
I did.
And that's a different one that just popped up.
Wait,
Another quest objective.
I have the
That is a
copper,
very
actually. Can you
easy
pass me the
quest
copper?
objective as well.
And the
All you need to do is bone meal a twisted or weeping vine that is 50 blocks high. You can cheese it. It is not, you have to bone meal it 50 times in a row. It is literally, you can build 49 of them and then bone meal the last one and it will count as the objective. That is all it tracks. So that is a very doable quest objective. And quite honestly, all 3 quest objectives that have come up are very easy for this game.
Yeah, I'm wondering though, because there's a couple of very hard ones on the board that are to do with the end. Maybe the teams aren't going for the lines. They're just going for the individual quests and individual objectives that they know that they can complete. It's only 6 points to 2. I mean, gold team can really jump up. There's a couple of if they get one of the last quests on the board that pops up, that's 5 points. That's just enough to rocket them in the lead if they are not going for those lines. I mean, it's dangerous.
It's definitely possible here. It's definitely possible.
Here we go. We are seeing gold team looking at that top bar. They're going, right, can we get this top bar? That's probably the best line to go for if they want to get a line.
And there's 2 objectives that just went off back to back. I missed what I cannot read what those are. Fashionable Mannequin and 3 Stooges. So that was from different teams. Fashionable Mannequin for the pink team here, and 3 Stooges was done by the gold team there. So pretty even still, 8-4.
Pretty even. Good from the gold team for getting that 3 Stooges. I mean, I think they could go for that diagonal. And they've got to obviously be prepped for the end. Do you think they're going to be focused on getting the end? Do you think obviously eventually players will start learning about the stronghold and where it is?
Yeah, I mean, they should know that the portal is at 0-0. The end portal is literally on 0-0. It's going to open at the 5-minute time left mark, and they could overlap the silverfish one if they wanted to try and be greedy with entering the end there with the silverfish spawner. So there's a lot of things that can happen here, and that diagonal grid line is very, very doable for gold. That bottom left to top right is very, very doable.
And that would be enough to just rocket them in the lead and give them the win. I think it's always interesting when we look at this and trying to figure out what they're going for. I was seeing gold constantly. They're hovering over that diagonal and that first column. I think that is their focus. They're looking at it, but maybe it's just choice bias. Maybe they're just overwhelmed by what choice they could go for here.
It is a little bit crazy. This mansion, every time I see it, is quite funny. I've never, in all the testing, no one has decided to light the mansion on fire, but I respect it. Respect it a lot.
So we're seeing obviously the stats here as well from the players here. Take a dolphin to the nether. That's possible as well.
Yeah, that's not a hard one as well that just came up. That's a great point. There's only 1 quest objective left after that. Dolphin on that right side line, which is a little bit hard. But that team objective one is still on the board as well. That 2 arrows bottom right, I believe that is stand 1,000 blocks away from your teammate, which is very, very doable as well. That I'm surprised is still on the board at this rate.
Both extract. You get yourself your firework. Just go in opposite directions.
Yep. Yeah, and that's worth a lot of points. Team objectives are worth more than normal objectives, so that is very worthwhile to potentially go for, especially in a game this close. But
indeed, we're coming up to the last 10 minutes as well. It's going to be very, very close. Gold team, I think, just need to push and get one of these lines secured, because at the moment, pink team have done a really good job of spreading themselves out. We saw this last game, rather than going for the line straight away, go for the aggressive tactic, the tasks that you know, and just block as wide of a path as possible. Yeah. So, I mean, basically, gold team have only got 2 possible paths they can take. Well, 3, technically. They could go for that line in the bottom right as well. But maybe they're just turned off by the end.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely agree with you. I think it's a little bit surprising here. I mean, there is still 1 more quest objective to unlock. That last one will be worth 5 points. but there's definitely some here that I'm surprised are still on the board at this point, and I think yellow is going to have to take advantage of that if they want to be able to win this game. Tactical
Absolutely.
fishing coming out, and then they're going to get that's
Oh,
one
there
way
we
to do
go.
it, which I'm not as familiar with. Oh, that is the bamboo one. So they got the bamboo one. So now it's 9-4. So what is this tropical fish for from Gold Team?
I'm not sure. I'm confused. I'm wondering what they. Like, for me, I'd be looking at that path and going, "Look, get the buried treasure." You know, maybe.
Oh, does
maybe
that
it's
count?
transporting.
Wait, does that? I wonder if a tropical fish counts. That is something that I have never tried.
Ooh.
So we're gonna find out right now.
Would you count a tropical fish as warm though?
It spawns in a warm ocean.
They're carrying it. I mean, I guess.
And this
I
is definitely
wonder if it's
not
gonna work.
accounted for, I don't think. I would be shocked if this works, to be fully honest. But this is something that we could definitely discuss.
Yeah, look, there we are. They're bringing
internally.
it to the coal biome.
I don't think this is going to work, but maybe it does. It actually, if
Let's
this
see.
works, I'd be blown away. Let's see here.
Does it work?
Totally. Oh well.
Oh, no way!
Oh, it does!
I
Wow!
cannot believe that that worked. I actually cannot believe that that worked.
That's
Wow, W
such
dev.
a smart way of doing
Kan je
that.
warm volledig slangen?
I've never tried that in my entire life. That was so good. And they're right back in this game, only 2 points away.
Sure.
They should be going for the distance one, because that would tie the game.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, that's rocketed them up 9-7 now. Unless they are thinking, right, let's go for that line now. Let's go for it. Because what we've got 2 buried treasure. They know where the pirate ships are. They know how they can get those maps. Teammates to be nauseous. You know, I think they've got that chance of getting that line. Maybe they're just going on the individual objectives instead. I mean, that's a big one to get, that one.
Yeah. Pink, though, getting brick by brick, so adding a little bit more to their lead here.
Now, Pink
utilizing the extract feature, which is going to be worse for gold here. Just dying to respawn. Not going to have the fireworks.
Absolutely.
And
there we are.
it is. And
there
it
is
is
the final quest.
Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, that is
Now-
so great. We'll see who knows their stuff.
Now that's big points, and it's just surprising me that it's coming to the end.
Turn around.
Pink team just need to get the chiseled nether bricks.
You can get string.
Oh,
from
that's
bamboo.
absolutely true. I did not realize they had this middle line. That's a
So,
great
turn around,
shout. And it's so easy to go for.
But this is not going for it. And that would double their points. It's wild that you wouldn't focus on that. Unless they don't know how to make chiseled nether bricks, maybe?
And look at this. Now we're going... So they're going to go for the teammate one for the nausea, which is fine. But now we see the gold team entering the nether here.
Are the gold team going to go for it to try and block off the... Yeah, they are. Gold team are going to try and get these nether bricks to block off the pink team. That's great. And meanwhile, pink team are trying to get the nauseous to block off the gold team. They're both trying to counter each other.
Yeah, they are. So they're going to eat
So
it
they're
now.
They're trying to get themselves hungry. And
and there we
there
go.
it is. Yeah.
But this line, stopping this line is huge. But I think Pink might have enough. I think Pink might be enough in the lead here. Also, I do want to point out in the chat, I know you guys are talking about the resource pack stuff. Yes, this would not be allowed officially in the open qualifier, but we're not going to like ban them right now. We're going to let people play, especially with everything. But obviously, we will not be lenient at all in the open qualifier. They're getting away with this because this is the practice weekend. So don't worry too much about that.
Absolutely. Look, here we are. We're seeing the gold team. They are going for those bricks. They're going to get that. That is big if they get that. Blocks off the pink
it's still a really slow way to do it, though. And if the other team enters the nether and they're doing this like right on the portal. So if they enter through the same portal,
we'll have some PvP.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we're getting up to the 5 minutes. Gold still has a chance.
Look at this elytra movement from top pink.
Ooh.
Really nicely done. Trying to maybe go stronghold here for the
clean.
silverfish goal. Pink is really locked in here in the second half of this game.
Absolutely. They've really secured. I mean, it's interesting to see those lines, see all the parts they've got, but I'm still bewildered that they didn't go for that middle. That would have secured them the win.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe unsure about how to craft. That's the only thing I can think of, really. But
in fact, I just saw them hovering over the Ender Bender, which is making 2 Endermen teleport with 1 arrow. Are they just focused on just trying to block off others, or just go for goals that they know?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think at this point they're trying to just go for goals that they know. But here's the craft coming out, and that's going to block that grid line. So it's 12-8. So there's definitely a world here that gold can still win, but it's basically they have to get the Herobrine objective, which is very doable. All the gold is still in the bastions, or you're going to have to get one of the other quest objectives to tie the game.
It's so close. That Herobrine's said 5 points.
Yeah.
That's a big if they go for it. Well, they're hovering over now. They're hovering over Red Thumb from the looks of things. Maybe they're just now focusing on, can we just get as many points as possible?
Yeah, I think all that Ping needs to do is just get like a couple more points to make it so that if they do get like one team objective that or one quest objective, that it's not a tie game or they're not behind. So just trying to get just the tiniest bit more points is going to be the goal here.
Meanwhile, I think Pink are I think they're trying to get to the stronghold. Meanwhile, their other teammate was hovering over the He's Back one. Do they have the materials to make it?
It's definitely doable. Oh, we failed the water bucket. We failed the water bucket.
They dug straight down. That's why you don't dig straight down in Minecraft.
Tough time there. Yeah, I'm curious. What are we crafting here? We're not crafting anything. We're picking it up. We're off. I mean, I'm also curious what they're getting so much iron here. They're going for the iron golem on the right side, which is not worth it in my opinion because it's just not worth as many points. I mean, it's really going to come down to it here.
I think it's just going to be getting as close as possible. It's 3 minutes. They've probably just going to try and get as many points as possible. But Gold Team have really got to lock in. Maybe they're not aware of what points are worth it. Maybe they're not aware of which grid and which objective gives the most points at this point. To be fair, it is the practice season. It's the first session. They're still learning.
Yeah, that is true. Looking at Bad Vacation here for the pink team. I think that's a good one to go for sure. Would be worth a lot of points. I believe that was going to be worth 4 when it came up on the quest objective, which is bringing a dolphin to the nether, which would be a pretty nice one to get. We can see here, Berks are trying. Oh, we hit the water bucket clutch this time. We hit the water bucket clutch. So now we're down here, but we still have to get into the stronghold. So are we going to keep digging straight down on 0-0? Yes, we are. That's going to be the game plan here. Makes sense if you're unsure of the stronghold. Now the zombie's going to join. Multiple zombies going to join.
All the mobs are trying to get in.
Oh, no. But
meanwhile, I'm curious what the gold team again, not aware that they can extract. They keep dying. So they'll learn, they're opening up that giant menu and seeing extract button. Someone will click it eventually.
Someone will click it eventually. That is true.
So look, both teammates on the pink team are together now. Are they all just going to push and try and get to the end and get that stronghold? Because that would secure them.
There it is.
There it is. Straight in. Have they got the spyglass as well?
Do that. That's a great point. Wait, I totally forgot about the spyglass here. We're going to see what they can do.
I mean, we saw them getting
They do. Yeah, they do.
There it is.
On the bottom screen, they have the spyglass.
And they're going for the arrows as well.
Yeah.
Amazing. They've secured that and the plane. That's 16 points.
Yeah, and that's going to probably seal this game here with a minute to go. I mean, that's a pretty big lead to overcome here. They do get a clock in the item frame, but I just don't think it's just small objectives here. Not being maybe aware of how many points these objectives give could be the difference, because they did get a nice 2 points there, the gold team, but not going to be enough to really make a dent in this game now.
It's 16 points. You need to get basically the split apart and also the Herobrine objective in 38 seconds. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see that.
That's going to be a bit difficult to do, I'm going to be honest. I mean, they definitely could have they could get the team one, that like the Be Far Apart one pretty quickly, but not really at this point here.
I'm flying away.
I think Pink Team are actually going to try and go
into the ocean as well, but like, I'm going east. Go west.
Calming really well here.
Great communication.
No,
and it's
oh.
25 seconds. Great to see, actually.
Oh my
There it
god.
is.
They've pretty much got
And
the
they
win,
get
but they've
Gridlock.
secured
Oh,
it.
because we got a
Wow.
We
Massive. Look at that
Bro, no, we
point
got a
score
line. We
jump.
got a
27
grid line.
points.
I forgot
They're
about
understanding. You can hear the reaction. Oh,
Fantastic. This is what the practice weekend's for. They're learning.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That is
Yeah.
absolutely
And
true.
there it is. Congratulations to the pink
Like,
team.
these
What
people
a victory.
Give me some good players, bro, please.
Really nicely done. Really, really
That's-
nicely done.
27 points to 10. Props to Berkstar and Lex Tank. What a great game. Great to see them learning there. Again, surprised they didn't go for some of the lines, but as we just heard at the end, they only just
Now they
learned
know the
about
lines exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they know the lines exist, which they'll take it. They'll absolutely take it. So very nice there. We can see the final board here. Berkstar, how are you the MVP with 4 objectives when 11 were gotten? Hold on a second here. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. And also the gold team won again, so we'll iron that stuff out. Not a big deal. But this is a good game. This is a fun one to watch. Cool to see the players, you know, react in real time to kind of figuring out the game. And this is what we're gonna see as we go throughout here. People are gonna get more and more comfortable throughout the practice weekend. Really nice to see.
Absolutely. I was just curious to see if I could double check the stats there. Is that their second win from the pink team?
Yeah, 2-0 now. 2-0 for the pink team. Very nicely done. I think it's solid. And they said at the end there, they want some good players. So that's a little aggressive there for not knowing that grid lines even existed until the end of the game. But I mean, maybe.
I mean,
we'll see here.
2 wins in a row. That's technically a win streak for them. So,
That is a win streak.
you know,
That is very, very true.
if we're coming in for an esport. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. I think
absolutely.
we're going to get some more
We're
stats.
gonna get
Or
some
the
stats,
stats have
we're
been
gonna get
prepared,
some-
I think, as well.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to see this. So I don't know the order off the top of my head, so we'll just walk through this together here. But I'm very excited to see the stats here. And then I also see, I am noticing that Hax is queuing a game right now, so we'll probably watch that game after. We can see the last 10 game results. Hax
Oh.
3-0 with Rao. Very
Oh,
nicely
this is
done.
great to see.
Yeah, absolutely. See Molly on the list, Bungie on the list, some people that I'm used to.
We're seeing some new players there as well. Who are our top teams? Oh, there it is. You were expected to see them up there. I just
They
noticed
are
that
dominating.
new names at so V19 and Sub Hokey Pokey
Yeah.
also doing quite well. A lot of people there at 2-0, so maybe it's just because V19 they've done an extra game, which has pushed them up in the scoring a little bit as well. But this is great to see so many teams just learning. Again, as you said before, Hacking Noises and Rao, they are a dangerous duo.
They're definitely the team to beat, I think, out of a lot of the teams here, which is exciting. We can see here the MVPs first and second on the objective leaderboard. Holy smokes. A couple other teams here. Interesting. We're seeing Kahout and Socrates Disciple. Those are 2 speedrunners that I know. So exciting to see these kind of matchups going on here. Aline also...
I'd love to see new names in this list as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to see a lot of those throughout, you know, the practice weekend, the open qualifier. A lot of people new to the scene. Very cool. Very cool indeed.
Absolutely.
Nice.
I'm again great to see new strategies come out. It's great to see a game actually from 2 teams who are learning as well. And because again, we're seeing the players, they're going, well, I thought they were trying to block the lines. Obviously, we just heard they've only just learned what a line is. So
that is definitely a thing that they're going to figure out more of as they go here. So pretty fun so far. We've seen 2 good games. I mean, it's exciting to see these games actually happen. It's really fun to see that everything is working. You know, maybe not exactly how we'd want, but it's going there. So this is good. This is a great game, Wade.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Speaking of the duo, so we've got Hacking and Rao going up against Wheezy Moss and Cammy B, who've also got a win on their belt as well.
I believe those are event players as well, if I'm not mistaken. Those names seem very familiar to me, just from the event scene or, you know, in general. So I'm actually excited to see what this game has in store. This is probably going to be a pretty high-level game.
Are we in for an actual fight this time?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
wait.
I think. Oh no,
they
they've
queued someone
switched.
different. We still
but
have
still-
but they queued different people.
Still a win here. Still a team with a win on their belt. Okay, still in for a fight. That's what I want to see.
And the other team has a win as well, so that'll be exciting here to see what it ends up looking like. And then once they actually get into this game, we'll be able to see their board. But this is a pretty exciting chance for these two other people, Gregory and Orange, to make a name for themselves here. Kind of see what's going on.
Something to pick up. I've been noticing because you know this game in and out. You've been working on this for a long time. So there's a couple of objectives I hear you going, oh, you just need to get off and go to opposite corners. You know this.
Yeah.
So particularly, I'm pointing this out more for the NA players who are probably listening into the stream, trying to pick up some tips. What's the biggest tip you can give to these NA's players who are jumping in tomorrow?
I think the best thing you can do is probably, well, now you have the ability to VOD review, which is going to be really exciting. The fact that that's now a thing for these players, especially for NA, they get a little bit of a boost, which is also why we're not having EU and NA play each other, because it would be a little bit unfair because NA basically gets a whole extra day to practice. So they are going to be having all this information. I think the main thing is just really utilizing the extraction feature a lot more. We've seen Hax and Ral use that to their advantage a lot. We didn't see it as much in the last game, but I think that's something that's really separating them as they kind of keep going here. So I think Hax and Ral are a team that is going to be really interesting as we keep going forward. And I think the NA teams really need to see how they stack up and trying to copy the play style that they're seeing, especially from Ral, who I know personally has put a ton of time into learning this map.
I'm really excited to see if they're going to go for the same strategy that we saw earlier. Are they going to be that aggressive again and blocking as many paths as possible? Or are they going to look at a line and go, right, let's just nail that line and nail as many points as possible early on?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think it's going to be kind of crazy here. We could see, I think the server's having like a little bit of a moment here, because I can see Hax and Ral are still looking for something here. So I think they're trying to figure that out. But should be able to hop into a game hopefully shortly. I don't think it's anything too horrific. Definitely not as bad as it was earlier today. I mean, we're getting games, so that's good.
So while we got a second,
yeah,
should we just go over some of the point elements as well again? Because as we saw, some players weren't aware of the different points and everything. The important thing was those quests that open up, and they change points as they go. Because that final quest that opens up, that's 5 points, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So there are 5 different types of objectives. There are simple, complex, team, opponent, and quest objectives. Simple, the easiest. There's 10 of them, and they're all worth 1 point. Complex is the next most common. There's 7 of those, and they are worth 2 points each. Then there's 2 team objectives on every board that are worth 2 points each as well. 1 opponent objective worth 3, where you have to like hit or do something with your opponent. And then the quest objectives at the end, 5 of those will be revealed throughout the game. I believe at, I don't know the exact marks. I believe it's like 18. I'm not even going to try. But they get revealed throughout the game.
Throughout,
yeah. The first 2 are worth 3 points. The second 2 are worth 4 points. And the last one is worth 5. So that last one's super, super worthwhile. The main thing that you really want to see with those quest objectives is if you're able to get those grid lines with even like one of them that's worth like 3 or 4 points, it can really catapult your score to an absolutely crazy amount. So those are really, really important to watch for.
Just going for the third and fourth, just those 4 points, that doubles to 8 if you get that line. That's massive. I mean, we saw earlier that game, you know, they were so close. Gold actually could have had a chance to pull it back.
Ooh.
But they got that line. But yeah, new game. So we've got Molly and Alan.
Yes, Aline,
they've got to win.
Oh, we get a board right away. So we know this game is happening. Oh, it's a mid-game game. Oh, look at this. We're hopping right in. So immediate things before we hop in that I'm noticing. That Blaze one is probably Hug a Blaze. That's one that's pretty easy. I see 3 Stooges again. I see that Honeycomb in the top left. That is going to be something you can get in the Trial Chamber. Spider Eye is a pretty easy one as well for wax on, wax off. Dolphin in another. That first quest objective we've seen a good bit here. Very cool. Upgraded weaponry. That's a fun quest objective that I really like.
There we go. I think we're actually just seeing the gold team.
Yeah, Spider Eye.
Sort of, yeah, they've just got the Spider Eye as well. I think, should we just load straight in and see how they're doing?
Yeah, let's hop into this game. Let's see how they're doing here. Molly and Aline trying to get a bit of a bounce back here. 1 and 2 right now.
I wonder if
well.
Gold Team are actually just going for that top row straight away, just to block off all of the columns from the Pink Team.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I mean, they were almost able to get that whole line. I don't know exactly what the pumpkin one was. It was probably Shira Snow Golem or something like that, or maybe it was like wear a carved pumpkin. There's a couple different carved pumpkin icons.
I've just looked at it. It's place a carved pumpkin in a shipwreck.
Oh yes,
For Wilson.
Yes, it is one of those.
I love these quests you've picked and some of the goofy, funny ones. That's a great little reference.
That one is all Kelton, our lead game designer, came up with a couple fun ones like that because it adds a lot to the board there, which is really nice. Unfortunately, it looks like my stream is down, but that's okay.
I think that the Pink Team are currently both going for scuba diving,
and they get it, really
there
nicely
it is,
done.
yeah.
Really nicely done there. So that's actually, they're getting kind of back in this game here. They get one team objective, they get one, I believe, complex objective. So they're looking pretty solid right now to get back into this game here.
That's a pretty good central line to get. They go for that line. Actually, if they focus on that, that blocks off all of Gold's columns as well.
Yeah, could we pull up with that middle one? Oh, there we go. Full Alchemist, drink and consume 3 potions. That is not that easy of an objective, but there is a brewing stand in the game. There are also, easy access to the Nether. There's a couple of things you can get for the potions, so it's not the worst thing in the middle. Potions are just not something that I'm super up on, but definitely something that these players can get for sure.
Absolutely. John, that's a good task to maybe go for, though. Is if you've learned about the map, there's a Nether. Eventually, players are going to learn about where the fortress is, just beeline to it and get a blaze rods. So I don't see that as too difficult as we maybe get later on into the season. For now, obviously, players are still learning this map and still trying to figure things out. Yeah.
And also, it's going to be tie game now with the dried kelp getting gotten by the Pink Team there. So they don't really have a great grid line. I guess it would probably be this middle line that we were talking about, but that potion one is going to be something to watch out for sure. The axolotl one's not too bad. I mean, Jarms here on the top has the 7 iron. So that's going to be useful for either a bucket or whatever you want to do with that. But kind of curious how we're going to utilize that as we go a little bit more into that game.
Absolutely. Pink Team have done a great job of spreading themselves out and kind of just causing as many blocks as possible on the Gold Team here. Gold Team, they've still got this column on the right, but it's 2 unknown quests. Maybe they should focus on getting that, though, and then maybe they can jump onto those quests the moment they pop in.
And there's one Bundleception.
Put a bundle in a Shoka. Oh, that's quite difficult, to be fair. They have to wait to the very end. But if they get that right near the end, that's a lot of points.
There's a lot of points. That's the thing. Like, these grid lines with multiple quest objectives can be really hard, but it's just game winning if you just win the whole thing. Like, it's absolutely just unbelievable points that you can get here. Blast Furnace here for the iron. What is that bottom left iron objective? That could potentially be something that we're getting there.
I think it's just
there it is.
Smelt raw iron, yeah.
So there it is. So they have this. They don't have the diagonal because of the kelp block, unfortunately. But whoever gets this middle line here, or this middle icon, which is going to take a while. So I really want to see which team is going to try and get in the Nether here, maybe sooner rather than later.
I said on the flip side, Gold have probably just done that to block off that column from the Pink Team. Pink Team can't get that column now as well. So in fact, the only line that Pink Team can get is that middle line.
Yeah, which is going to be a really difficult line to get. If I was them, I'd probably be focusing, honestly, maybe on Axolotl, because that is pretty achievable for the other teams here. And we'll see what that looks like as well. But yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. Also, this will not be allowed either on the match days of pulling up the website where it has everything.
I did just see that. Yeah,
not okay for the actual days, but practice weekend for a reason. You get your mulligan of breaking all the rules, I guess, but it does mean we'll have a very, very, very close eye on you. Absolutely, I'm sure
if I maybe just send a little message to the devs, they'll jump on that right away. Right. So
Absolutely.
looking at this board, both teams. I mean, actually, at the moment, Gold Team, they've got 3 paths. There it is. Yeah, they're going forward up in that bottom path, obtaining 3 armor trims.
Yeah, which is not that hard of an objective. It seems like it might be harder, but it's a simple objective because we have guaranteed armor trims in every chest that can have an armor trim. So it's actually not that bad. You know, hit a shipwreck, hit a desert temple, hit, you know, fortress, bastion, whatever. Every single chest that can have one is guaranteed. So it's not too bad in that sense. And we can see here, Arm's now in the nether. And just fully cheating.
Absolutely.
W Nation. Just fully cheating. It's good.
See, NA team, now you're
learning. No one knows
learning.
how to read.
Make sure to read the Discord.
Yeah, exactly. Or the wiki, or any announcement, or the Twitter, or anything. But it's chill. It's chill.
You know, they don't realize
giving
that
everyone- I'm being
we are
nice
watching
today.
everything.
Yeah, I'm being nice today because we were delayed by 4 hours for our own fault. So I guess if you want to cheat, you can cheat and give yourself a disadvantage in the open qualifier. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah. And to be fair, we should mention here as we get into those open qualifiers.
Opponent trying to get lit on fire.
Oh,
Wait, look at this battle here.
Oh, wow.
And they get it. Oh no, pink team gets 3 Stooges, and gold team gets Turn Up the Heat and Kindergarten.
Oh, wow.
Holy smokes, what is happening?
Big from the gold team there. Gold, I mean, that's fantastic. So gold team now have, I mean, pink team have blocked off the column now on that right-hand side. Gold team still have 2 lines. So they've still got 2 chances to get that grid line. Pink team only have got 1, and it's a difficult one. That's great to see from the gold team.
Yeah, there's gonna be a new quest objective here too. When pigs fly, ride a pig at the height limit. That is one of, in my opinion, the hardest quest objectives in the game. It is very time consuming. It's very annoying, but it is silly. I'll give it that. But it is not an easy one to do right off the jump.
Joe, and if we're actually looking at that second line that Gold's got, that's some quite difficult and interesting tasks you've got there as well. You've got, you know, the glaze a blaze is the first one there, making a blaze stand on glazed terracotta. That's a difficult task to do. You've also got to get that netherite hoe as well. I mean, I like that you've got a mix of, you know, simple tasks and everything, but there's some really interesting and difficult ones that you've got to really think about as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. The smelt for the clay. Now, what clay objective is there that I'm missing in my head? Smelting hardened clay.
I think they're going for the terracotta.
Oh, do you see a terracotta one? Am I
Well, yeah. So the glaze ablaze. So that's the second one.
Oh, I missed that. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm used to that being. So there are the multiple blaze ones. So I'm not used to that one.
No, of course.
I like this one.
It's an interesting one. Yeah.
I think I came up with this one. This might have been Kelton too, but I just thought it was. I like things that rhymed. Like this was one of the things on like the first week of testing. Like, what's a really stupid thing we can do? And it's just, you know, it forces people to play in a pretty creative way.
Absolutely. In fact, we're probably going to see Gold Team focusing on the Nether because all of that top line is Nether focused. You know, you've got obtain a Wither Skull, obtain a Netherite Hoe, and then the Blaze and Glaze Terracotta. That's quite big, and probably why Pink Team are also jumping into the Nether themselves, and why they're making the Terracotta right now, or trying to.
They have a dye for the glazed terracotta, but they still need... Oh, they do have enough now. Yep, so that's going to be light blue. Then they can smelt one more. They'll get the glazed terracotta, and they will be able to go to the blaze spawner and get that. Molly's stream is back!
There we go!
Molly is going for... What specifically here? We're in the trial chamber. Oh, so we're trying to get the honeycomb. So we're looking in chests for honeycomb, I would imagine. We're also getting a candle. Is there a candle objective?
Am I gonna go get
We're
I
just getting a
don't
candle for
think so.
That tadpole with it.
Oh, I heard them say axolotl.
Because I don't know what any of that means and how to do it.
What are you doing right now?
Oh.
Stand on a sweet
The
berry
nether one,
bush.
the wither skeleton and blaze.
What is...
Yeah, okay, sure.
Amphibious attack, yeah, they're trying to
Mega
go for
W.
the tadpole one.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
the W.
But
just,
John, great communication from the teams there going, look, Molly's going, I don't know how to do this. So Alan's jumping and focusing on that themselves. So, work with each other, split each other's, if someone's got a weakness, maybe you take on that. Great to see that working together. And there we are. Pink team have got the Glazer Blaze.
But, I mean, they're going to have to re-enter the nether. There are the other objectives in the nether there. Not getting the extraction either. Going to be a little bit tough there. But Molly going to go back to the trial chamber, I believe. That's why we're back in the desert. So it's going to try and break every pot in the trial chamber now, which would be a huge quest objective to get. And it would also strengthen their bottom line.
And Gold Team, they're still just focusing, we see on the bottom right there, they're just going for Wither Skeletons. They can't get that line anymore. I don't think they've realized yet, but it's still good points, to be fair.
They just Helene just got obliterated by the mobs in the nether. That is, hard mode is no joke when that happens.
It's not at all.
Absolutely no joke. It's kind of crazy.
I mean, it's still very close. Gold Team still have a chance to get a line. As you said, that's quite a difficult task, though, that bottom right one with the pig.
Yes, that is really hard. And it's very time-consuming as well to get to height limit there. It's very, very challenging. Molly's going to go back in here, break every pot that she can. Get this quest objective. Looking. Where are the pots that she could have missed? It's not an easy objective at all. It's not the easiest quest objective.
Are they thinking they've actually picked one up? Maybe that's why they're breaking it? No. Maybe we can we listen into them? Maybe see what they're thinking.
There are more pots than just this room.
No, I see it. Oh, there's a pot I missed. Oh my god.
Oh.
Diamonds.
Oh, well, there we go. Nice to get diamonds, but there's more rooms.
Is there another pot? Secret pots? Oh my, there are so many invis pots because.
There's invis pots. Oh,
wow,
well, that's a good thing. So that would make this objective pretty hard.
Like, now I'm confused. Just like, what's left? There's no more pots.
That would be a problem.
That would be why they are punching the air. They're just trying to get as many, trying to find them. Oh no, but they're gonna get caught by a big
Yeah, they're just gonna try and reset the health, reset anything there. But that is tough. Invisible pots would be a problem. That would be an issue.
Absolutely. I also just want to point out, because someone mentioned it in my chat, they said, was that Gracie? Yeah, that's one of the voice packs.
That is one of the voice packs, absolutely.
There's a host of voices you'll be able to get, 5 at the moment, and then more when you come to qualifiers.
Way more when you come to qualifiers. It's very, very, this is gonna be very fun. I'm very excited to see people play with Pirate. I'm very excited to see people play in their native language. It's gonna be very cool.
It's fantastic. Right, I'm now curious, what do you think? Oh, Gold Team, they're going for the Enderman. I wonder why are they?
I think this might just be for resource to get to the fortress. Like a little bit easier to get to the fortress with the pearl, have that resource, maybe even for the end once the end opens, because they do have to get the shulker box. So having that pearl will be nice to just kind of move around wherever they need to go. This game is very close.
Absolutely. Actually, I now realize what that axolotl quest is. It's kill a tadpole with an axolotl from your bucket.
It's very hard.
That's very, very hard. And as they mentioned, bless Molly there. As we mentioned earlier, they were saying, I don't know how to do that. So I think they're trying to block off Pink Team from getting that line at the moment. So they, as you said, they might be getting all the stuff to get to the end to maybe try and race Pink Team and stop them from getting that.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, 8 minutes left, and the final quest objective is unlocked. This is a fun one. Pillager Firework Crossbow. Now, Wither Skeletons do have a 33% chance to drop a skull here, so it is much better than vanilla. We'll see if Pink Team gets lucky here. Not yet, but there is one more Wither down there that they can go for. And there it is.
Yeah.
And there's the Wither Skull, and that's going to tie the game at 11 with just over 7 minutes to go here.
It's incredibly close. I think at this point, Gold Team maybe don't focus on the individual tasks, just go for maybe not going for the line, go for the individual tasks here. Interesting use of doors I just saw on the Pink Team there as well.
Yeah, that is pretty wild. That is pretty wild.
Meanwhile, I think we are seeing the other teammate on pink team. I think they're digging down. I wonder if they're trying to get to the stronghold right now.
Yeah. We're going to see. Digging somewhere. I'm also curious why we're still in the fortress. I'm trying to figure out what we're potentially going for there. We want
blaze rods for the potion for the middle.
Oh, that's
pink
a great
pink
shout.
team need that, yeah. So now going. Oh, it fell into the lava.
Well, that's gonna be a little bit tough. That's gonna be
quite
not
big.
ideal.
If pink team can secure that, but that's still quite a hard one to go for the amphibious one. It's a hard one. Nonetheless, this is a quite hard board that they've got.
It is. This honestly is a pretty difficult board. It's tied still though, and the grid line is still open for gold, but it's just going to be so hard to get it. I think it's not going to really matter with that. There's a lot of other things that are open, like the dolphin objective here. I could see Aline potentially getting some string in this area here, but there's so many mobs without armor here is going to be really scary.
Shall we tune into the gold teams of one of their streams just to hear what they're planning at the moment?
Let's listen in to see what they're talking about here.
5, 4 or 5, 6, 7. Just check your crafting table, girl.
Okay. There's.
Oh, Molly might be going for tadpole.
Okay. I'm doing it.
Ah, yep, there it is. So they've got the axolotl in their inventory.
Can I just feed one frog and it has like a solo baby?
I don't think that's gonna work, unfortunately, Molly. I'm very sorry.
Yeah. Asexual reproduction or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
there
gonna
they
work,
are.
Molly.
Oh, no. Oh, it's not. I thought that was
okay, I'm just gonna...
tadpoles. Okay,
that is gonna be
they're chained
unfortunate.
intact. That's quite a difficult one. You spend a lot of time just hunting for that. That's a good choice there. Going, hey, let's change tact here. Let's switch what we're doing. I think pink team went into the trial chamber, maybe also going for that pot blunder, and then just realized how much of a difficult task that was.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, wax on, wax off though is not that hard. Getting the honeycomb is not as difficult. There's just more
out in the end.
area than what.
Yeah, I think even this should be at least 2
big
points.
ego from the pink team here, saying, "I think we win this at 11 points equal."
You at mid?
Yeah, they're gonna go. I mean, the end is now open, so they have to get to the end
fine.
now.
I'm on the happy gas too.
I mean, they have to go for it.
So I'm gonna go mid, start brewing.
I still have my water.
Is it worth it? Yeah, they're either going for the brew, but they need also that the amphibian one as well.
Yeah,
so
but I don't think
obviously.
I don't think they're going for the line. I think they're just getting the most point worth objectives they can get at this point. I think that's all they're going to go for. I think the line is going to be too long. But look at this. Talk about points that are worth a lot. Aline taking this dolphin to the nether. And that's going to be worth at least 3, maybe 4.
That's big points. I think that's the thing that gold team needs to probably focus on. If they can't get
and Molly
some
does
of the
get
harder
wax on,
tasks. There it is. Great. Yep. Just get as many points as possible. Bless this dolphin.
This dolphin is not making it easy.
Dolphins. They do suffocate if they stay out of water enough, right?
I don't think so. I don't think that's. I'm not sure, honestly. I have not had too much experience. I've never had an issue with that when I've done this objective, myself personally. But this is something as well. Like, if you're the pink team here, look at your locator bar. Think about where these players could potentially be. Like, you could come in, kill this dolphin, and make their life miserable.
Absolutely. I think they are quite close. I wonder if they're going for that, actually. Because looking at their bar, they are close, maybe.
They're close-ish.
But it looks like gold team are going to get this.
I think Aline is going to get it here. That's going to be it.
Wow.
3 points. So it's only a 3, not 4, but they're up 4 now because of wax on, wax off as well. And they're looking pretty good in this game, but I really what this is going to come down to is who's going to enter the end. Who knows that the end is actually enterable right now?
Absolutely. In fact, was I seeing someone brewing a potion just then? I can't remember which side I saw it. Yeah, there it is.
Going
pink team,
for this middle one.
They have got to go. It's going to be so close though. So I'm curious. Is Pink, Pink Team trying to find that stronghold?
Yeah, and there it is. So it's going to be open, but you have to get a shulker. So it's not just like enter the end. You have 2 minutes to get a shulker, which is doable, but it's going to be really hard if you don't have like a pearl or anything. I guess you can get a pearl from an Enderman, but like this is not going to be easy. This is going to be this is a really close game, Way. This is really tight.
It's really close. And can we get what that pop-up is? Can we see if what the bundleception is? Because is that a quest? It is a quest.
Yeah, it's a quest.
So
it's going to be
that is big points.
At least 3. They're going to at least take the lead if they get both of these objectives. And I feel bad because I think Molly and Aline would have gotten the pot one, but I'm not sure. There are more pots than just that room. So they might have missed some, but it could have just been the invisible pots. That's something that we'll definitely look into. That's the biggest bug I've seen so far.
And there's still other tasks they can go for. They could fight this.
They could actually like this.
Oh, they're going for the PvP! Oh, wow!
This is huge.
Can they kill them and stop them from getting the potions? And steal the potions from them?
Oh, look at this. Drink the strength potion, but they take a lot of damage, and they're going to die.
Oh,
so they stop,
wow.
And Pink Team actually still gets the Alchemist, though. They were able to get the drink off just barely. Wow, that's actually crazy. They were literally barely able to consume the last potion.
Both members of the Pink Team have died. It's 30 seconds on the clock. They need to secure it, but yeah, I think this is going to go to Gold Team. Great. I mean, it was very close, but I mean, going for the PvP to try and stop them. Well played on the Gold Team for going for that.
Yeah, that was really nice. I think it's just going to take them too long. I didn't like the play to bridge for the outer end. I would have definitely gone for killing Enderman for the pearls for that. Just unfortunate. But a really close game. Definitely the closest one we've seen so far, and that's going to be the
Not
game
full moon,
here.
hello?
Counters a
Yo,
little
Kirby,
bit
make it full
early,
moon.
but
Oh my god,
absolutely.
nice.
Yo, Kirby, if you're listening to this right now,
Game over.
give me VIP
Victory.
rank.
No, I'm not going to VIP.
Yeah, Kirby said everyone who's faster than him gets VIP.
What do you got the win? Take the win.
Yeah, how about you get the win on the big screen?
No.
Kirby said everyone who has faster RST run than him gets VIP. So.
Yeah, I said that in like 1945, so that's been a while since then. But look at this. 8 to 10 on the objectives. One quest objective. That quest objective really mattering there to secure the game.
That was big. I mean, great for them going for that quest. And it's just unfortunate for Pink Team not realizing about the locator bar because they were so close to them. They probably could have stopped them and then maybe have stolen that from them. I mean, there we go. Go for the PvP. That can be quite big to stop the other team. I mean, great job from the Gold Team there. We saw from the offset, they just secured that top line as quick as possible just to try and block off as much as they could, even when Pink Team blocked off that middle Wilson one. I mean, Gold Team did fantastic there. And we heard great communication. Gold Team kind of going, hey, what am I weak at? I don't know how to do this. Splitting the roles. I mean, great duo there.
Absolutely. And I'm noticing if we're able to hop in the next game, Eric and Mungie are hopping into a game right now. I see that they're in a lobby, like they're like looking at their bingo card for the first time. So I think that would be a great game to see how much they've improved so far. I'm curious what their record is as well at this point, but that would be the one that I'm kind of looking for here. If we're able to pull that up, and we are. They're 2-0. And they're going up another team that's 1-0 so far. And look at this. Jousting is a great one. Opponent goal. Hit your opponent with a spear while you're on a horse. That is one of my favorite opponent goals. Really fun. I think that's gonna be one to look out for here for sure. That's the one that stands out to me.
Absolutely. Oh, this looks
great.
This
is a great board. The Warden one, let's pull that up. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Actually, you got the Warden one. I've just noticed if we pull up that middle one, that's a really easy one to get. I think it was just place a jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, that's very easy.
I think both teams have got to rush for that.
Absolutely. Red Thumb as well will be a quest objective that comes up a little bit later. Blowback is a very interesting complex objective because if you know this setup, it's not that bad. We have the normal axolotl one of just catching an axolotl on a bucket, so that's pretty nice. Attain Amethyst Shard is another very easy one. Same with obtain a large fern. This is a very interesting board. A lot of quick goals on the board that could set the tone for grid lines, but the team objectives and the opponent objectives specifically, very difficult.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see how they're going to play, because I think we should go in the moment they load in, because this is going to be very quick at the beginning.
Absolutely. Ultra wide monitor
Wide
gaming
games.
experience. I respect that. I respect that. That is crazy.
That's fantastic.
I also hear game audio, which I probably shouldn't be hearing right now, so I don't know how I hear that. But oh, now it's gone. Wait, this is wonderful. W production.
Oh wow,
So we're going
there's
for
a jack-o'-lantern right
immediately.
there. Eric, to the right is a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh,
Have they
did
seen
I not
it?
see it?
But I
Oh,
think they have
no.
to. Do they have to craft it, or place it?
I believe it's just place. I could be wrong. We could pull it up really quickly. I think it was place a jack-o'-lantern, but it could be craft.
That's crazy. Okay. Good to know.
Oh, there it is. Wow, there
It
it
is
is. Not only that, hang on. Did
right off
they?
the jump?
Did they also obtain a large fern and jailbreak in the matter of seconds?
Yeah, they got 3 objectives in a minute, so they are much more locked in than they were before, and seem to be a real force here. The ping does not seem to be a problem for them. Really nicely done. They also get the pottery one. They are flying through this right now. Wait, wow.
4 on the board already, securing a wide range here. That's fantastic for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, pretty wild stuff here from them. Really strong start. But again, it's about the lines. We could see already the tactical fishing gotten by the gold team here. So that is going to be something that stops at least that right side and the middle line, which, to be honest, looked actually relatively easy before that. I think the one that I'm catching my eye on for the line is maybe this left side column, because I don't know what Flaming Arrow one it is. There are 2 different Flaming Arrow ones. There's Piglin and Skeleton, and this one is Piglin, which I think is a little bit harder than the Skeleton one, but that's going to be interesting. And then also, what is the enchantment table one? Because there are so many enchantment table objectives. So that is a full set of armor of any materials. That is not too bad, but it is 2 complex objectives. But wait, I mean, if they're able to get that line, that is going to be so many points.
That's big point. You got a quest in the bottom left as well, and the PvP one. Wow. I think if they secure that line, that is going to be very hard for gold to come back from, particularly when Pink Team have blocked off so many areas as well.
Oh my god, digging down is so laggy. Oh hell no.
Unfortunately,
oh no, it actually takes
between
6
the server and being Australian, it is not going to be the finest hour for Eric there. But you know, we can fix one of those things. We can't fix the second, unfortunately. But we'll see what we can do.
Meanwhile, gold team, they have secured themselves catch a fish in a bucket, and we're also seeing them in the nether as well. Are they going to try and block off that line for the pink team?
I'm a little bit curious. Yeah, I guess it's just going for the Piglin arrow here, because like I don't really see that much nether stuff on the board here, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
Let's take a look at the spyglass things, if we can get a look at that in a second, because there are 2 different spyglass ones. So there's Spider Jockey, which is in the mansion. It's a guaranteed spawn in the mansion. And then the other one is the team one, which is going to be worth a good bit of points as well. So you're going to have to look at each other with the spyglass. So getting a spyglass here is going to be really crucial. Maybe that's what Eric is digging for an amethyst potentially. But there are definitely other pathways that are cleaner to get to than just digging straight down, especially with a stone pick.
I mean, that's a fun. Actually, that's perfect. If you look at that top line. Oh, but gold team got the amethyst first.
Wow, and that is just a better line from the gold team, finding the better amethyst geode, flying in a little bit cleaner. And maybe Eric is going to think about leaving here, but maybe he's going for something else. Hasn't gone up just yet. So maybe
at
he
this
has something
point,
else in mind on the chords.
I say at this point, I'd maybe switch off of doing that, because that's really quick for them to then make 2. In fact, yeah, there we go. We're seeing gold team extracting now. I think they're both going to extract, give each other a spyglass, and look at each other.
I mean, they still have to get the spyglass. They still have to get this for the spyglass. So that is a great point. Mungie dying there is going to be a little bit annoying, but Eric is going to be able to overlap the crafting, and then if Mungie is clean with his elytra, he could just technically fly directly into the hole that Eric did, which is possible, but it's not going to be too easy. And gold will have a little bit of an advantage, assuming they have the copper to do what they need to do.
I don't see them with copper. I only see Laugo's team. I don't know about Blastermind if they've got copper. Are they both sticking together to try and? I think they're both trying to stick together and find a mine shaft to get the copper.
Yeah, what is happening to Blastermind? This is an unfortunate server moment, but it seems to be them because everyone else is totally fine. So I believe it's just their internet or connection or something. Gold team does get Taste Metallic.
Turn off redstone torch.
Golden apple objective.
Which?
Which? Do they have TNT? I believe Ditch the Witches blow up with TNT.
Ah, that's what they're probably looking for. Yeah, blow up TNT inside the witch's hut. Here they go.
Do they have TNT?
Are they working together to try and do this?
Yep, there it is. Yes, there it is.
As they try and get out before it blows.
Leave. Oh, it didn't work. Wait, why didn't it work?
Oh no!
Oh, I know why it didn't work, but that's a bug that we should fix. I understand why it didn't work, because it was a pressure plate, so a pressure plate doesn't track if a player exploded it. Only a button.
I see, okay.
Yeah, or button doesn't either. You have to like light it with flint and steel or something like that. So that is going to be unfortunate. I mean, they are going to be able to get like another TNT and something or do it, but that is probably something that should get tested, because I think it would be a better objective if it was like any way that like you light it, even though it's not like game trackable. It can be something where it's like closest player, because a lot of objectives are done that way. So unfortunate for them right now, but I think that is something that could be good. And we'll get that fixed.
I don't think they weren't shaken. They did the input flip as quick as possible as well.
Yeah, they did. They kind of locked in. They kind of locked in right away. And it looks like Eric is going to be, or Mungie, excuse me, maybe flying to the mansion here. Yes, going to be flying in, or no, going to be going here with Eric.
Oh, there we go. They're doing the spyglass. There it is.
I can do the...
Nice. That's brilliant. Now, they've got a very easy column, I believe. They've just simply got to do
that middle
poke.
line and blowback, and they'll get the grid line, yeah. So they're actually looking so good, you're right. That is a really solid middle column here, assuming Eric is going to be able to get the spider jockey, which they should be able to get.
Absolutely. And they've also got, I think we can see there's the slowpoke one as well, which is walking on soul sand with slowness effect. And then when that quest line opens up, that's big points if they get that line as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Eric trying to dig in to where it is, but they're not too sure. Diamond chestplate for the mansion. Holy smokes. That's going to be helpful.
Now, here's the thing.
Not bad armor either.
Pink team have a lot of points here, but gold team still have 2, or in fact 3 lines they can go for. So yeah, it's still all to play for.
No, absolutely. I mean, if I'm the pink team here, I am going to the trial chamber. That is what I'm doing, because I think that like stopping that grid line, trying to get blowback, especially if you don't have the spyglass, is probably really worthwhile.
Why is there no extracting whatever?
No, it's great. Gives them the point and also stops the other team. That's got to be the focus.
Oh, don't kill me.
Eric specifically
Where's the staircase to go down?
Oh, yeah, he is looking for the staircase, but
never mind, I'm to go.
Maybe.
What are you looking for inside?
Eric's looking for the staircase.
I don't know how to get to the chicken jockey room. I know it's
but
down.
Doesn't remember how to get in.
What's in the chicken jockey room? That is going to be a problem.
The spider jockey for the final spyglass objective.
Course.
But that is going to be a problem if you don't know how to get there.
Yeah.
And we do see they are in the deep dark, the pink team. Or the gold team, excuse me. So they might go for the warden advancement here.
They could easily do that as well. Oh, but they've both extracted instead. Or one is extracted.
Interesting. So maybe going for something else. Maybe wanting to try and go for blowback. Stop the other team's line.
I'm surprised they didn't go for that, because it needs, unless they don't realize they need both teammates for it.
No, I think they do. I think I'm curious what they're going for. I'm curious why the other player is still here as well. Eric's gonna try again, take 2 on where to go in the mansion. I mean, there's not that many places to go. I don't think the staircase is that hidden.
I love that they've got the spyglass in hand, ready to go.
Yeah, exactly. You're still not finding it.
I mean, if you can't find it, another thing is, maybe just go, rather than going in from the bottom, maybe you could just go from the top and dig your way through.
Yeah, I think that would be interesting. Puddle Reception is not going to be too bad. We can see here, Pink's starting to pull away a little bit, especially if they are able to get the Spyglass. The main reason Gold is honestly still like in this right now is because Eric is having such a difficult time with this Spyglass one. But I mean, that Warden one definitely gets them back in the game, and it might come down to these quest objectives. The next one does unlock in 30 seconds, so that could be big here, depending on where it is.
I said, I think I missed them getting the Axolotl.
Yeah, Monkey got Axolotl.
Which is very big. That stops. I mean, that's a great focus to go for that. That stops both the lines from the Gold team. Gold now only have 2 options, which is the line they've already got, or that one which no one's gone for in the middle. But
Eric's looking at the wrong mob and doesn't realize that he's looking at the wrong mob.
Wrong one. The other one. Wrong one. It's the other one.
So it's the Spider Jockey. So it's the Spider Jockey.
Read your task.
Oh,
there it is. There it is.
There we go.
And
there it is. And there we go. And then it's just about getting blowback for the grid line. That's basically it. And they would probably secure this game like on the spot.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, if they can get that. I mean, now Gold team, they've got no more lines they can go for. So it's all now about stopping Pink team and getting those points. Probably focusing on the quests that pop up, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like if I was in this position and I'm looking at them going, right, I'm behind, I need to stop them from getting a line because that's going to secure the win, and I need to then just focus on these quests the moment they pop up. So splitting your workload, have one teammate focusing on stopping, one teammate focusing on completing the quests.
What was that quest objective that just popped up? Did you see it? I missed it. The newest one that just happened. Is it the crossbow?
I think it is. Yeah, collateral. We have collateral pop up.
Okay, nice. 2 different baby animals with a crossbow. That's a fun one.
Oh, specifically a piercing crossbow, though.
Yes, so it goes through. Exactly. Yeah. So it is a difficult goal. Piercing's not the easiest to get. We do not have a guaranteed book for piercing, but it is pretty easy to get a piercing 1 book on a crossbow from a full enchantment setup. So that's why it is a quest objective.
And to be fair, if you're going for enchanting anyway, yeah, we have got that all decked out quest as well. So yeah, they could go for that objective as well.
That's a great point. That is a great point indeed. Also see Pink again, or not Pink, excuse me, Gold. I'm really not sure what
I'm
game
wondering
plan is here.
Are they just focusing on
blowback? But yeah, the trial chambers for blowback, which is good. Like they need to get blowback, but I'm just not sure what the other person's doing in the deep dark here, because you need to be in the deep dark together, like we said. So, I mean, besides scouting it out, I'm not really sure what they could utilize here.
And they were going for diamonds as well. I wonder if they maybe have misconstrued the all decked out and think it needs to be diamond gear, maybe. But they are running around now. Again, maybe the thought is one of them runs around, spawns a warden, and then the other teammate arrives. Maybe that's what they're thinking.
It could be something like that. I mean, they're going to be very low, though. Oh, and here we go. Monkey's doing the setup. This is a great setup for Monkey. Really nicely done. Really nice setup for the fire.
Fantastic.
And there's the boat for the blowback. So this is also really nice from the Gold team as well, but they got to make sure that they do the right amount of damage. And Blastmine is getting absolutely mollywopped by these
annihilated,
mobs.
And they might get killed by the other mobs.
This
is
so
not what I need.
It is so difficult with all the mobs here, and they are going to die through the shield.
The
almost
breeze,
able to save it.
It looked like the breeze knocked the mob into them as well.
Yeah, that is
rough. So we can see here Pink team looking at jousting as well, thinking, can we go for this?
Jousting would be so much fun. I would love to see jousting. I think it's a really fun objective. Would love to see it there. I mean, they could also get this left line if blowback is too annoying for them.
Absolutely. I wonder if the Gold team was focusing on getting the enchantments, actually. I think that's why they were in the deep dark. because they've got those enchanted bottles, and then it means they can do all decked out.
Yeah, that's a great point as well. What is this? Is this an objective to light it on fire? Am I like absolutely crazy here?
No,
I think that was just unnecessary.
Is that just?
I think that was just rude.
Oh, here we go. Another quest has just opened
Red
up.
Thumb is very easy. We talked about this. We haven't seen it yet.
No, at this point, Pink Team may just want to get that as quick as possible to get the bonus points as well. I mean, here, yeah, at this point, we're seeing two different things. Gold Team are focused on stopping that pink line, which is big.
But they
for
don't
them.
know. They don't know that Pink is not even going to really go for that anymore. Pink has this left line kind of locked up.
Absolutely.
You get Green Thumb, you get the diamonds. Like, they could absolutely go for this. I'm curious what Mungy's going
in
for,
fact,
or Eric's going for.
I say both of the Gold Team members are focused purely on stopping the Pink Team's line right now.
Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, good on them. But again, I think it's just going to be too little, too late. I think they need to worry about their own line and get the Warden one.
Yeah, I think they just need to focus on getting that gold quest as well.
It's the Witch still on the board as well. Yeah, you forget, like, they could have had that. We're going to have to figure that out.
Okay, but are we going to see... Are Pink Team going to do the same thing and step on the pressure plate? Or... They're seeing the explosion, probably thinking, how did this happen? Yeah, how is this not completed? Let's find out.
Do it again.
Look at this monkey getting the bone meal.
Okay.
There it is.
So it worked for me. Interesting.
Yeah, I think they're realizing that the Gold Team messed up. I mean, we say messed up. It's quite hard to figure that out.
No, it is
sometimes.
definitely on our end more than anything else. Absolutely on our end, and we'll get that changed. But that's why we have a practice weekend. That is simply why.
So I'm curious what the Gold Team members doing. Are they trying to get to the end now? Is there any reason to go to the end?
There is the bundleception on the top right, which could be pretty good. They do have this diagonal, actually. I didn't really catch this. The bottom left to top right diagonal, but I think Mungy's going to beat them on the bone meal.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
yeah, I've just noticed that as well. That if Pink Team prep to get this quest that might unlock, that is definitely going to secure the win if they get that. So that's that second. Yeah. We can see that slot there in on the column diagonal down from the top left. And
Eric's gonna go for jousting here. Eric is crafting the sphere. We do need a saddle, so Eric has to get a saddle, which is not that hard. It's I believe you might be more familiar with this than me. I don't remember if it's 3 leather and 1 iron or 1 leather and 3 iron.
This is the craftable version, right? They can craft it.
Yeah, this is the craftable version. I think it's 3 leather and 1 iron, which is very easy. And Monkey's just gonna bone meal this, and it's just gonna be like good to go.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's that quest that's just opened up
does
now.
not know that
Ocean
you can
Obliterator.
it, so that's fine.
So kill any
Ocean
8 of 14 unique aquatic mobs. Yeah. That's definitely one which is, as you learn the map, you start learning where all the different aquatic mobs are.
Yep. And Monkey's gonna bone meal this, and that is gonna be basically the game.
That's big. Yeah, 20 points there. Is there any way gold can come back from this? I mean, technically speaking,
they can get this line in the middle, like this left column, the second column in. They have to get the Warden, and they have to get that quest objective, and then they'd be literally right back in this game. But they have to get that.
It's unfortunate because they were both in there. They both could have done that. Yeah, they could have been so close. Because in 3 minutes, that quest is going to open up, and if Pink Team get that, they win.
And it's also the most powerful quest objective. It's gonna be worth 5 points. So if gold is able to get it, like, they are like legit fully back in the game, but they have to actually get it, which is gonna be tough.
They both know where the deep dark is. I am surprised they haven't gone for that. It's such an easy task to do.
But Eric is starting to kill horses for the last bits of leather.
They want that
a little
PvP.
bit unlucky. And the joust is coming, or that was Mungy killing. Excuse me. The joust is coming. both are gonna have horses.
Meanwhile, are we seeing Gold Team finally realize and going to where the deep dark is?
Yeah, I think
There's
they
only
are.
10 minutes. They've got to rush. They've got to go for it. I think they are. Yeah. But they've got to be quick. They've got to go together. There, as they've hovered over it, have they realized it says both players?
Yeah, this is going to be... They got to figure it out. I mean, one is there. The other one is close enough where, like, they can stop by, but...
I mean,
gotta really get moving here.
meanwhile, Pink Team, they're going for that Ocean Obliterator. They're killing unique mobs.
Oh, Eric might have not seen that it was unique mobs. Maybe now does, realizes, wait a minute. Gonna reread it. Unique mobs, yep. So it's gonna head out of there. And look at this, Mungie on the prowl. The slowest horse ever. A wood spear ready to go.
Tracking those
Absolutely
yellow dots.
Terrifying sight to see.
But
now,
obviously don't realize that both of them are underground.
Yes. There we go. Mungie
But
taking the... This is quite the way to win a game.
I mean, they still need to get all decked out.
That is true, actually. I did forget about that.
You know, at this point, I would turn around to my teammate and go, hey, focus on getting levels, focus on getting enchantments.
Look at this. They do have the enchantment table on the side of Pink. I mean, this game is 20-4, but it's legit not over, which is absolutely insane.
Here we go. Okay.
It's legit not... It just depends on what this quest objective is in 40 seconds.
Gold team have now... They've spawned the warden. They're trying to spawn the warden. And they're going for the enchantment at the same time.
Wow. If they steal this, that stops the grid line for Pink.
I remember them picking up those leggings. I don't think they realize they need to enchant them themselves, I believe.
Oh, I mean, they might be able to make some other armor. Oh,
no, it can't.
Ocean,
that's Ocean Obliterator. They haven't got the all decked out. I don't think they've realized the legs,
their own legs, they haven't enchanted it. Enchant a full set of armor of any materials. They did not enchant it.
They are wearing enchantment. It's not. It's just enchant. Oh, but here we go. It's still not over. And there's that final quest as well that's popped in.
Yeah. Upgraded weaponry is not that difficult. Now they're going to shift around the warden. And there they is. They get it. Don't make a sound. And they're going to extract right away. Really nicely done.
Okay. If they can get this Killer Pillager with the firework in the 7 minutes, I mean, that's 5 points, double 10, plus that line.
It's legit.
There is a chance. There is a chance. At this point now, I'd have one person focusing on that and the other person going for just as many tasks as they can to stop Pink Team.
Poor Mungie, by the way. Mungie was all the way down with the horse. Has to come all the way back up because they extracted. And now it's still riding this absolutely slow horse all around the map.
It's a slow task. Do you know what? It's an absolute shame that the gold team have messed up on that, on getting that all decked out.
Yeah,
that
it would have
been big.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things that swing this game. I mean, it is really interesting.
Okay, gold team have hovered over that final quest. They know that they need this.
They're going to try and go for it. It is very doable. Firework rocket is not that hard for a crossbow, and crossbow is very easy to get. So this is a pretty easy quest objective, all things considered. I'm curious why we're going in cave, probably for the gunpowder. Well, the other teammate is looking for the pillager.
Probably, yeah, because one of them's just picked up the thing they need to craft a crossbow. They're enchanting.
Mungie is still on the prowl. Mungie has gone all around this freaking map on the horse.
Have they realized yet, though, that they just need to enchant the leggings rather than wear them? Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate. I mean, they do have copper. So, oh, they're gonna also go for jousting.
Oh, we're gonna have a jousting fight.
Wait a minute, we're actually gonna have a joust. Actual joust off here.
Oh, amazing! Please, I want to see this.
Oh,
this would be great.
They have to get a horse though, and they don't have a horse yet. And Mungie is coming in.
No, but at this point, okay, they've got the guy. They need the crossbow. Have they got the firework?
I don't think they have a firework yet. I think that was the other teammates' goal
here they are. The Jaws music is playing in my head as they creep closer with its really slow horse.
Yeah. And then Eric needs the string. Monkey is getting really close, though. There's the Pillager Outpost. Can we put Monkey on the top screen here? I want to see this.
Yes, please. Yes, absolutely.
Monkey coming in here.
So, can we full screen this? I want to hear this.
The quarry is looking horrible for mobs because it's
Here we go.
just completely exposed to the air. Oh shit.
Going in.
Here we go.
Oh!
That wins the game.
What
Force
a way
off
to
the
win
map.
the game!
Wow. That was awesome.
That's
Great
an
job.
incredible way to win a game. Wow.
I mean, this was a great game. This is probably my favorite game that we've watched so far. This scoreboard does not tell the full story of this game. This was so much closer than it looks here. Like, it actually could have legit just swung the entire opposite direction. Like, absolutely wild here. Crazy game.
Gold team really did their best. Do you know what the shame was? There was so many opportunities we saw Gold team. If they just took a second to maybe read the task, make sure they were fully aware of it. The TNT one is obviously a hard one, but you know, they had the opportunity with the enchanting their gear. They had the opportunity when they were both in the deep dark, and then suddenly changed their mind. It was close. It was very close.
I genuinely think this could definitely be a team we see in the open qualifier or maybe in the bracket stage that we definitely have to keep our eyes on, because I think they played really well against a really, really high level team in Eric and Monkey. So that was pretty crazy to see there. That was pretty crazy to see. We are going to take a quick intermission here. We're about halfway through our stream time. We're going to take a 5-minute break just so me and Wade can like breathe and eat a small snack, specifically because I am so hungry. I've been up since 4:30 in the morning. We're going to be taking an actual quick 5-minute break, and we will be back for more games. It'll also give us the chance to figure out what game we're going to see next, which will be important. But don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon for more Gridlock action. Welcome back, everyone, to the Gridlock practice weekend. We are here. We're ready to go. Everything's going wonderful, amazing, fantastic. And we've seen some pretty crazy action so far in just the 2 hours we've been live.
Absolutely. We've seen players learn. We've seen players fail. We've seen a win by a joust. That has got to be a clickable
awesome
moment. That was so good.
Yeah, that was amazing. Oh my gosh.
It's been great to see so many players just doing so many different strategies and different plays. It's been great.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been having a really fun time. It's been fun to see a bunch of people that we know as well giving Gridlock a try, and a bunch of new faces as well. I'm really excited to see how that other team from that last game does going forward as well. And just the action has been really awesome to see. I think everything's been working pretty well overall for a practice weekend. Obviously, you know, we're giving ourselves 3 weeks here to fix a lot of things. I know there's been a couple of server things. Obviously, you know, we started late and everything, but things seem to be working pretty good right now, which is pretty exciting. And our goal is we have a pretty fun matchup coming up soon. We're waiting for it to end, but it actually is matching up pretty well. We'll see. I mean, we haven't told them this, obviously, but hopefully they just queue up again, which would be amazing. But we're trying to get Martin in the Littlewood on the big screen here because their game has literally less than a minute left here, Wade. And I think it'd be fun to see someone with the event and Minecraft experience that Martin has give Gridlock a try.
Absolutely, absolutely. Particularly after we're seeing them as they're just finishing their first game, seeing how they do in the next one. Question to throw your way. What's something you've been noticing players, maybe, or something that you've noticed players not doing that they should be doing?
I think sometimes not committing to a goal that you should really, really go for. Like, I actually, when I started playing Gridlock originally, like in the playtesting, I would see some goals and it's like, wow, that seems really annoying. Like, I don't want to go for that. But in reality, it's actually balanced really well where it's not that bad at all. Like, the fact that it's set seed, like, you forget that there's so many ways to get the resources that you need, which is really exciting. So I think that's going to be something to watch out for as well. I'm also going to throw Aaron producing this on the spot right now. Can we actually see some stats now that we've seen like 4 games? Can we see what the stats is kind of looking like for the people? If that's potentially possible, the little try cam while we wait for another game. Oh my gosh, we can. Oh, I don't think that's updated. I think that's still the same from before because I think Ral had 19 and Hax had 16. So I don't know if that's able to get updated, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my mind. The other things have changed. Ral and Hax look the same, but they might have just ended as well.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
they might have
there
just
we go.
ended.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the other people climbing up the leaderboard. I'm really watching this Socrates Disciple and Kahout game. Those are 2 speedrunners that I know very well. So very cool to see that. Here's some recent match results here. Matrix Mation, Sky Meow.
Yes.
I don't know who those people are at all, but they're 3-0.
They're 3-0. I'm also seeing another 3-0 at the bottom there. Marinor and Danden. So that's 2 teams that are definitely going to we'll probably see them maybe when we go into the next event. That's exciting to see. Seeing so many players like just going for those 4 wins. So I think yeah, that obviously that record is updated. There we go.
So there's a lot of 3-0 teams now. A couple. Ral and Hax only played 3 games, so that makes sense. They only played 3 games. I'm pretty sure Mungie and Eric have played more than 2, but maybe there's a couple things that we still got to fix out on the back end here. But seeing a couple names that we'll have to keep our eyes out for as we go here in these games, and maybe we'll see what we can do here going into our next game. See what game we're actually going to get. See what is happening. But any of those teams could also be pretty interesting as well, because low-key, I'm watching Martin's stream right now, and I wanted to pull up Martin's stream, and Martin is currently not queuing again. So I don't think we're going to get Martin's game, which is fine. So if there's another game, I know someone in my chat actually said HDMI was maybe getting a game soon, so maybe we can see that. But yeah.
Well, I asked you earlier about some of the things we're seeing players miss. I think something that I've been picking up on is players just not putting as much effort into the quests that pop up, because those big points, you know, I'm surprised that I didn't see multiple teams go for some of those big quest moments.
It can be really, really powerful for sure, those quests. And especially, like, we haven't seen someone get a ridiculous grid line where it's like 2 quest objectives or something where the points are absolutely crazy. Something like that can be absolutely wild. So those are things to watch out for as well as we, hop into a game soon. That'll be something to keep in mind. But I think people are picking up on the meta pretty quickly from what I've seen. We're seeing a lot more extraction use already, which is something that I really wanted to make sure that we catch up on, because extracting is something that, we put a lot of time into to make sure that people don't want to just like constantly death reset. So seeing people actually go for that now is good. And something I've also noticed, Wade, the mansion has been a structure that we've seen a lot more of than I originally thought we were going to see. A lot of objectives have seemingly gone through the mansion.
Exactly. I think I've seen the mansion quite a lot. I've seen, I've seen the pillager outpost as well quite a lot. Particularly when we're seeing players go for that really fast run. We saw that last time, they got 3 objectives in one go. And I think 2 of them were just all around the pillager outpost, and another one was just very close by. We're also seeing, obviously, players getting used to the Nether now as well. They've learned about I think one of the big portals they go to. We're seeing everyone starting to learn that map. I keep seeing that outpost a lot lately.
Oh, and look at this game. We are going to get HDMI cables and codified, which I think they had played one already. Maybe it's like behind one, because I know Ral and Hacks apparently went 4-0, so I think maybe it's behind one here. But HDMI and Cold, Wade, that's a duo that we talked about. A top at absolute worst, HDMI is like top 15 in the world at speedrunning. And Coldy is at absolute worst a top 5 speedrunner. So
I know Coldy because I invited Coldy to an event once, and I had to change the entire event because they just went on a murder spree and just killed everyone in the event. So I will be excited to see if they just focus on PvP. Particularly when is that a witch cosplay splash potion PvP?
Yeah, hit your opponent with a splash potion is a good one. I think that's a really fun kind of thing. We've seen potions come up a good bit. Something else that I'm just keeping an eye on, the Elder Guardian. To kill an Elder Guardian, that is going to be one that I really want to see these people go for. It's not that hard, and I think it's pretty interesting. Also, sneaky, use an invisibility potion to get within 1 block of a Vindicator is another really fun one. Some of these quest objectives that are going to unlock later on, we should definitely not be seeing this. This will get fixed again, because we should be surprised by these, but I'm very happy that we get to see them, at least with practice. We get to talk about them a little bit and get everyone kind of up to speed.
Do you think, I always keep pointing out this middle slot because I just keep thinking it's such a powerful one to go for. That's just a simple one of crafting a lodestone. Do you think we're going to see players just rush to the Nether and go for that?
I mean, you don't even have to. Remember, it's craft, right? So you don't want to get it in like a lodestone chest or anything because it won't count. You have to literally craft it. So it's just going to be the 8 chiseled bricks and an iron ingot, because this is the easier crafting recipe here. So that is going to be pretty good. There's going to be some interesting things as well. Caves and cliffs is actually a pretty hard one to go for as well. That's going to be one that you're probably going to want to get in the end. So this is a very difficult board, Wade. So I'm excited to see how these people are going to go for it. It looks like HDMI and Coldy is hopping in this game. I mean, they already got 2 points on something there.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Too much.
I think we should load in and see how that's going, actually, yeah. Because, what's it? They've already got the, was that a golden spear one?
Yeah, I think it's a spear. It might have been a teammate one, like hit your opponents with a spear or something. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Oh, hello.
Oh. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right, we'll be with HD for now. John, this is good to see. Well, John, we'll get to see how a pro player plays for an event like this while we're still probably waiting for everyone else to.
Oh, because we only have one stream for this game. Oh,
yes.
I see the problem.
Okay.
Well, I see the problem. That is valid.
Gonna extract.
This one. Just keep extracting and doing it.
Yeah.
I like the pressing space a little bit to get the extraction actually off. Very nice. Really trying to get all that gas.
200 ms, right? Okay.
What do you think you're going for straight away?
44 ms?
Okay, never mind. I just had a crazy
I think
lag
Kelp
back.
Block
What
is
the
the
fuck?
main one here, but maybe Spider Eye as well.
Down.
Full team gets Sparta, which is really good.
Okay, yeah,
crafting the 3 different
no, it says I'm on 40.
spears there.
Absolutely. It's a great little one to go for. Spreading out again.
Måste crafta una sadel.
Look, I love seeing these players who are so quick with their crafts as well.
Yeah, oh yeah. HDMI's
I'm gonna
crafting
extract. I'm
is
gonna go play in a second.
absolutely unreal.
Okay. Okay. If you get, actually, never mind.
Also, the glow squid ink as well
What
for
do you want me to do?
the potential item frame later on
nothing.
as well.
It's,
Is gonna be
I was
super
thinking
easy,
if you
so
get like leather,
HDMI
but
has
it's
a
kinda
really
stupid, I
nice
can
line
get
here.
leather myself.
I'll go do the perfect jump thing with the horse.
Okay.
Perfect jump with a horse.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's okay
yeah.
when
That's
you're
a,
mid.
so again, great thing to
Also,
see
if we
here from
get
this
a
team. They're not
mob,
focusing on a
we
line.
can
They're just
in a
looking at
cave
what's the
anywhere.
quickest
If you,
and
like, find
easiest
a
ones we
mob
can
in
do
the cave
straight
near
away.
mid, you should tell
Yep.
me.
Very similar to what we saw with Haxon around that first game. But
Oh, wait.
we're going to leave this game here, let them play, because it is going to be very hard to watch on a main stream with just one stream. So Aaron's going to pull us to another game here once that's ready. And we'll see what that is. Because I'd like to see, I don't know, surprise us here, Aaron. What do we got here? A 3-0 team against Tutorul. Wait, this is a phenomenal game.
Okay,
wait, throw me in
fantastic.
right now. Wow. So Arf and Dark Leonard, I am not familiar with at all. But they are 3-0. They are one of the best teams so far playing. And Tutorul and Vistra, I don't know how familiar you are with them, Wade, but they are both ranked playoff
I'm just gonna
participants.
follow you.
No, I
this is a
wasn't.
very
I wasn't
high-level
aware of
game
them as well. But so just have a little look at their board already. It's an event. Arf and Dark are event players. We've been told by production. So that probably explains why they are quite good at.
High-level
They're used
game.
to. Yeah, they're used to bingo. They're used to those sorts of fast-paced games. And already 4 points and 2 points as well on the board.
A very quick game. We're coming in a little bit late on this one, but not by much. Only 2.5 minutes have gone by so far. And Vishrid at the monument. Now, what are we going for here? Oh, the sponge. We're going to try and get sponge here.
I think it's just as simple as just obtain a sponge.
Yeah, I think so as well, but does Vishrid know where to dig? This is kind of a random spot. I would not be able to tell you where to dig. I have never had this board come up in one of my games that I've played. So we're gonna
Is this a custom one as well, or is this very reminiscent
this
of
is very custom. Monument is one of the most custom structures, I would say, along with the Desert Temple. One of the couple structures that are the most unique.
Just pointing out, the plays we're seeing there of breaking a block and instantly placing the door just really quickly.
Yeah.
I'm in awe. That's so cool.
And we got mining
and
fatigue.
there's the mining fatigue.
They're gonna figure it out. They got time here.
Can they
Meanwhile,
get
the other
away?
team-
No, they drowned.
Yeah, but that's okay though, because that'll reset the mining fatigue effect, which actually I don't know. That's
True.
actually something we
Okay.
should figure out. Extraction should probably clear effects as well. Like if you have mining fatigue and you extract, you should probably clear that, because otherwise the incentive is to die. So that's a good thing to think about as well that I don't think has come up. We'll see here. We should maybe gonna try again. It's
Now,
pretty. It's a
meanwhile-
pretty big commitment.
I've just missed Arf and Dark. They've got this corner locked down at the moment.
Yeah, that's a great point. That top right corner. I was also thinking when you said that at first, this corner of the map, because they have the temple and the trial chamber control, and that is both in the desert. You also have the ruined portal there as well. So we're seeing the wax off, wax on achievement here that we're looking for. We're trying to get honeycomb in a chest.
Something I'm noticing.
Wait. I don't know if you can find it in barrels. I don't know which barrels had the actual barrel loot, because they changed the loot from the barrels. I'm really not sure.
Let's see here. You can get it in barrels. There is a lot of stuff there to keep an eye out for. Meanwhile, not seeing a lot on the side of Tutorul and Vistra just yet.
Absolutely. Do you know what? I'm interesting what we heard there as well. Sorry, what was it? I just saw you get shaken away. Did I miss?
Leonard's mechanics of grabbing the loot out of the barrel like absolutely broke my brain. It was so good. It was actually absurd how clean that was.
I was gonna say, just hearing as well them being like, right, this loot changes each time, so they're learning about the loot patterns as well.
Exactly. Yeah, this trial chamber is absolutely chopped. This the number one thing that we need to get fixed is this trial chamber is so chopped with certain invisible things and loot tables. This thing is so cooked, but they should still be able to get everything that they need here. I'm pretty sure that honeycomb is guaranteed in one one of the league tables. There's a little bit of PvP here, actually.
Oh!
Tudor will die into ARF.
That's incredible.
Wow.
And actually, funny enough, they've got the exact same one from the last game we saw. They've got the witch cosplay PvP option as well, which is hitting them with a splash potion.
Yes. It's a great call out there. It's going to be a hard one. Sometimes the opponent ones can be really quick. Sometimes they take a little bit longer. Pink team is going to get Disgusting, which is good. That's the kelp block.
Quite a quick one to go for as well. It's going to be interesting to see what Pink kind of goes for here, because both teams have kind of blocked each other from certain paths as well.
Yeah, it's a great point.
I'm kind of not seeing any of them really focusing on a line at the moment. It just looks like they're focusing on what's the quickest ones we could do. I think I just saw Pink looking down that middle line as well. What's that task underneath the jailbreak block that they've got?
Underneath jailbreak. Oh, is that the? Oh, the candles. I think that's place candles on a birthday cake.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I believe, yes.
Oh yeah,
Candles on a cake.
simple. Okay.
Yeah. So that'll be a good one.
You know, so having a teammate maybe go to the trial chamber, get the candles that are there as well. Oh, yeah. There's your favorite one that's popped up as a quest.
Elegant Dive coming up. We'll see if either of these teams know how to do it. Also, one that I want to point out as well, if we could pull up the painting one. Oh my god, birthday cake. Hello. Hi. There we go. Graffiti. This is my favorite complex objective. Place a painting on a trial chamber mural. This is referring to the copper golem all the way at the back of the trial chamber. You got to race all the way down there, place a painting on it. It's really fun. But Elegant Dive and Emerald in the chat, caster and playtester of Gridlock knows that objective is absolutely wild. But we'll see if any of the players in this game know how to go for it.
Absolutely. I'm still just looking at both teams. I'm curious what they're going for. Gold team were in the nether for a bit then, so I wonder what are they going to try and go for Slowpoke maybe?
Could go for Slowpoke. I'm really looking at this middle line for this middle column, I should say, for Pink as the focus that they should be going on. But I think that cake one could be a real decider here.
Absolutely, yeah.
It'll be interesting to see. They could also go for the gold team here. Could be going for the I don't know what it's called, but the one with the diorite, like getting the 3 different.
Oh, that's actually quite big. Actually, if you come to think of it, look at that line. There's 2 quest objectives that are in there, so that is big points if they secure that line.
Absolutely. Gonna be hopping back down, going back in the trial chamber. Do we have a painting? We do. So Arf is gonna be going to the trial chamber again.
I think both teammates are in the trade at the same time.
They're both here. Wait a minute, and they both have a painting. And the fight is off. The block off from V-Strid is good, but we're taking a lot of damage here. Can we put V-Strid on the top screen here as this fight is happening? We're gonna hit the water bucket clutch, but we're taking a little bit of damage. We're gonna have to go all the way down here. Is V-Strid gonna be able to make it? Does V-Strid know the path? This is the wrong way. This is not the right way to go.
They've got slowness potions. That's gonna be big for later.
Does the splash potion work? Does this work?
Will that work for PvP?
It should work.
I think it's just hit your opponent.
We should realize that we can go for that.
Yeah, but there's a guy on.
Oh my gosh, this is actually crazy. V-Strid doesn't have it out.
This is some insane PvP. Yeah, they've all split up for now. Oh no, that could have been an easy goal for them.
Yeah, they're gonna be kicking themselves on that one. Crazy play. I did not even think of that.
I don't know where.
Also, getting those slowness potions. Gold team just got imposter.
Yeah. This is actually crazy here.
Meanwhile, during the intense PvP, their other teammate is just brushing some sand.
And there it is though. Arf finds the mural and is gonna be able to place the painting.
Can they place it? Yes. Wow, that's great.
That was a wild sequence there.
Big for gold team as well.
And then there's the splash potion. Arf realizes the splash potion. And V-Strid still didn't realize it. And that's going to be disaster. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely. So, and meanwhile, it means that gold team's now just got clear path here to just loot this chamber.
Yeah, this is really nice. You're not going to find any honeycomb in these dispensers, but you could get some splash potions. You could get some other things. Splash potions Soulless on the soul sand. Really nice play.
Great.
I mean,
there it is.
That is a crazy. I think what I'm noticing from this team, this gold team here, they have a really good knowledge of the board and remembering all the tasks, which can be really, really hard. Really, really
Absolutely.
difficult.
Just in your mind thinking, let me just carry this around just in case I find an opportunity where I'm slowed. And then, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Did they take a potion with them, though, to do the PvP?
We'll find out. Also, Torpedo is the next objective to come up, the quest objective. That is pretty easy because drowned tridents or drowns that have a trident are guaranteed to drop the trident. So if you're able to get that with a shield, not too bad at all. And then it's basically just a bullseye achievement with a trident. So very cool. See if anyone goes for that. But Beastrid has honeycomb now. Also, no one has gotten that yet. So can he get wax on, wax off? And that's going to stop the diagonal line for the gold team from bottom left to top right. But there's not that much still happening. I mean, Tutor Rule is really doing a great job of getting these other goals while Vistra has been trying to handle the trial chamber.
Absolutely. Just securing a few small points here and there, but enough to kind of mean that maybe we'll see a big play near the end. They've kind of stopped gold team on quite a few lines. Gold still have a lot of opportunities here, though. Pink have actually really, from the looks of things, only got 2 possible lines they can go for.
Yeah, it's going to be that middle line, the middle horizontal line, and the left column. And that's going to be pretty difficult here. I think, again, what I really like to see is I'm seeing so much running around. Like, let's extract. Let's use that elytra. Let's use that firework. But we should really taking the time. I mean, it does get some bread. That'll be helpful later on. Looks like Arf is going to be digging down specifically somewhere. No, just going to try and extract here. Maybe going to try and get the torpedo quest objective here. But
we can see them hovering over it. They're thinking about it. Do they know where to go to get it, though?
Could be something to keep an eye on here.
So I wonder if they're just... Oh, so I think they just dropped down, realize this isn't the location, so extracting. They're just going to probably just keep jumping down into different water and ocean areas to try and find this spot.
Yeah, absolutely. It is in the rivers in the inside of the map. So that's what you want to be looking for here. You want to be looking for those things. And look at this. Arf has a splash potion out. Look at this. Beelining the tracker.
Wow.
Absolutely beelining the tracker here. Gonna try and find them. Maybe even do an aerial attack. Missed!
Oh,
they missed, I think.
Oh,
no, they did. I think it has to do damage. So that is written wrong.
Oh, it does have to do damage. Okay.
That is written wrong. That was a crazy play. We're gonna have to get that changed because that should have counted. That was a really awesome play though. And then they try the same thing.
We can see some intense PvP.
Yeah, neither is working. So unfortunately, the objective is just not working.
They killed each other.
Both are looking like, why is it not working? And it's because we're silly. What is that? Which cosplay?
Yeah, because it does mention it does not need an effect, so I guess you could just use a splash useless potion essentially as well from the sounds of things. So unless it needs to be a direct hit, because I don't think both players directly hit the other player. We saw them taking a moment. Both teams kind of looked at that quest and went, why did that not work? So either it's on our end or it's a aiming issue, one or the other.
Oh, and gold team is going to get torpedo there with the trident. Really nicely done. I think this is a team that has done a lot of research as well. They look like they are locked in. They understand exactly what they need to be doing here. I'm really impressed by this team.
And there we are. Next quest is in. We're a full trimmed set of armor. That's not too difficult once you start learning this map a lot more.
No, not at all. It's kind of like the mannequin one where you need to get, the 4 different types of armor. I mean, it's really not hard to get 4 trims. It's not 4 unique trims. It's not 4 of the same trim. You can just get 4 trims in general. I mean, Arf in his inventory already has 2. So
and by the way,
helpful.
I think I missed this during the chaos. Pink team got that's unnecessary quest. They have stopped Gold team from getting that line that would have been very big for them.
Yeah, so there is really no line for either team now except for that left column that has remained completely undone because of the potion achievement not working as intended. So,
well, actually, to be fair, Gold team also have a second column and diagonal as well.
Oh, yeah. That is true, actually. That is totally true.
Gold are in a better position, but it's not over yet.
No, we're about halfway through this game. I definitely think they're in a better spot, but I mean, Vistra now is going to get the honeycomb achievement in the trial chamber. It is only 1 point, but it is going to be nice to get, unless Vistra dies right now, but should be able to outmaneuver. I think it's going to be pretty close, but I think they'll be fine. Bark is worse than Bite. Also, Tutorol getting that is phenomenal. I missed that happening. But Vistra should be able to get this.
Here we are. Just go.
Yep,
there it is.
And it doesn't matter if they die now. That is completely fine. They got the objective that they needed. So they are looking pretty good here.
That blocks that diagonal, and now they've got the start of that column. And they kind of need to go for that now. Yes, Gold team have got a lot more of the board. Gold team have also got the more points, but Pink team can still pull this back.
Absolutely. I think that was a huge swing. I don't remember what if we could pull up the Bark one. That is the strip logs that Tutorol was going for. That's a very annoying one, to be honest. So nice on Tutorol getting that. That is going to be pretty good for them. The camel one, I believe, is a team one. If we could pull that up, I believe it's just ride a camel with your teammate. We do have a guaranteed camel spawn in the map. So that is very doable for these teams. And that's a free 2 points where if the pink team can get that, that would be really nice. But we see, not sure exactly where they're going for right now. And honestly, Wade, the more that I'm watching this game, the more I think that, I don't think that Tuto or Vistra are really aware of the extraction mechanic. I don't think I've seen them utilize it once.
Yeah, I haven't seen them do it either. But I will say one thing I've noticed from the pink team, because Gold team are doing absolutely fantastically well. But one thing I do notice is pink team have always been moving towards a goal. I feel like every time I look over to their screens, I can kind of see them pushing towards a task. One of them's focusing on the longer process, the things that you say, taking the ones that take a bit of time, and the other person is going for the more PvP focused ones, or the ones that are where you're in danger with other players. It's just some great duo work we're seeing here, great collaboration.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't have any wool right now.
So don't need wool. Why are they looking for wool?
Huh. Yeah, that is an interesting one. I don't see anything with wool on this board. Unless they're looking for... Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that Arf is going to be entering the nether here. What do we want carpet for?
Oh, unless you need it for the camel? No, you don't. Do you need carpet for the camels?
You might.
Actually?
You actually might.
Yeah.
I actually have no idea. I actually have legit no idea. Yeah, because Tutorol's at a camel. So, I don't know what they know, but they know more than me.
Sharing their coordinates with each other so everyone can meet up. Oh, this is big. They know they need that task. Meanwhile, I think Arf is probably going to be trying to get themselves some blaze rods. I think they want to go for this potion.
Yeah, that is an interesting one. It is going to be very hard. Red Thumb is also pretty easy to go for. I'm not sure if they have bone meal in their inventory, but that is one that's pretty easy. But they got to not die here to the skeleton. And there's another skeleton right there. Oh, and they are going to die. And that's going to be a pretty big setback for the gold team here. A 30-second respawn.
I'm not sure what pink team is doing. They were standing next to the camel, given the coordinates. Now one of them's disappeared.
They got it. They got the camel. They got.
Oh, they did get it. Oh, they got it. That's why. Okay.
They got the camel.
Okay.
So now
that's
Rule is going to be going for the sponge. But again, I don't think they really know where to dig for the sponge.
But if they get it, obviously that's a good one to get. Good one to kind of just stop the other team as well. Although to be fair, at this point, I believe.
Wow! And Tuto hits the sponge room. Look at this.
Wow! There it is.
So they're going to be able to smelt that. That's going to be huge. I mean, even if Tuto dies here, it's completely fine. It's going to maybe live.
Yep.
Wow. It does die. But hey, NT, nice try there. And we're seeing, look at the utilization of the wind charges as well from Gold Team here. I actually really like that.
Absolutely.
Still taking a lot of damage.
Gold Team, obviously, again, they're doing very well. Pink Team have done really well to secure themselves back up. I'm surprised Pink Team haven't switched gears to try and get either the birthday cake or the red thumb task to stop the Gold Team, because that's the last line left for the Gold Team.
That's a great point. I think that's what I'm most scared of as well for the Pink Team here. Curious what Visha's going to be going for here. Maybe just some blocks. But what I'm noticing as well, like, I think Pink has been able to get back into this game here because of them taking a little bit more time on getting resources early. Like, Visha has bread, iron tools, really nice. While ARF is really trying to, like, just kind of brute force their way through the nether, and that can be really difficult on hard mode, especially in a Soul Sand Valley. So
exactly, they haven't got any gear, haven't got any armor to protect themselves. They are just throwing their head against a brick wall here, and they haven't even got.
It was 15-5, Wade, and now it's 15-12.
It's incredible. I'm also at this point where I'm just wondering, is it worth going for the blaze rods at this point? Maybe you want to switch gears and go for the other task instead, or maybe go together. I'm curious what their teammate is doing right now. Are they, because they can't do the cow task? That's what's been done.
That's a hard objective.
Oh, do they have a mace?
It is a guaranteed drop from an ominous trial, so it is a costly. It is a costly quest objective, but it is not nearly as bad as it is in like vanilla.
Okay, we're seeing Pink. I have just seen Pink
get red thumb
use
for
the extracts. There we go.
+4. Yeah, +4 red thumb there is crazy. What are they? Why are they using obsidian to extract? You know what? Whatever. You don't need obsidian for anything else. That's fine, I guess. Why not? Sure.
Okay, big points from the Gold Team. Pink Team now are probably just going, right, we've got 7 minutes left. How can we get the most points now? I mean, to be fair, if we're looking at the resin task, that's not too hard. Resin shine. That's just crafting a block of resin.
So it's not the worst thing in the world. You can get that in the mansion chest as well. You can also get it from freaking heart areas. There's a couple different things that work for that. It's going to be a little bit harder to do that in the daytime unless you're going to the mansion. But we see...
There we are. We're seeing them going there now. Are they going to go to the mansion, though? Because, as I said, it's daytime. I don't think they can get the resin yet.
Yeah.
I think...
I'm realizing for ARF here, and something that has not really come up in playtesting, because this trial chamber is, like, actually crazy. Like, everyone keeps coming back to this trial chamber multiple times. Like, there has not really been a time where you... What's the right way to put it? Like, where we've seen, like, literally every single spawner potentially be activated. And then you might not be able to get a specific maze. Because this is, like, actually crazy how often they've been back here. But look at this. We might be going for the trim achievement here, because we have a full set of armor now.
We've got the armor. Have they got all of the trims though to do it?
I'm not sure.
Or is it just the fact that they realize I need armor as quick as possible so I can carry on going back into the nether? I think it's probably that. I think they just realized I need armor because they've been dying a lot in the nether.
Yeah. So that is totally fair.
In fact, yeah, I can see them. I think they are.
I have 7 diamonds as well, and I have candle.
Oh, sorry, that threw me off hearing the voice there. There we go.
So they're going for candle for the cake, potentially. They're going to get an iron golem here for the bucket for the cake. So they have this line still in the cards, which would be huge. But also, Loki, Pink still has this left line in the cards somehow.
I think it's just going to be down to a race to make a splash potion.
There's your armor.
Wow. Pretty wild here. The splash potion one is really, really hard.
So I'm curious here, what are we seeing both teams do? The Pink team are grouping up.
But wait a minute, look at this. They're going for the armor thing right now. They're going to beat them on trims by maybe seconds here.
Oh,
literal
wow.
Seconds.
They are both, it's both neck and neck.
It's so close.
Who can do it first?
Are they still missing armor? Is Pink still missing armor? What are they missing?
Okay, so there, there's 1, 2, 3. And
Wow,
there
and
it
they
is.
get
Gold team
beat
took
by
it.
just
Wow.
barely. Oh my god, they have no idea how close that was.
That is great. I love whenever we get to see this, where we see two teams doing the same task. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, and I mean, that might be game. I mean, there's only 4 minutes left here, and that is pretty tough. That would have been a huge swing in the game, but that might do it for Tudo and Vstrid.
I think at this point, the only thing they can do is if they can complete the last two tasks on the left line.
Which is possible. I mean, Resin is a very quick goal in the mansion. Like, you could get that very quickly. But it's going to be getting that potion, which is going to be really difficult.
Exactly. If they get that potion, get that hit, that's 3 points. If they double it, 6 points. I mean, they could.
It's definitely, I think it's enough. I think it's enough. But it's going to be really hard here. Looks like Tutorol might be going for something here. Getting close to the mansion and yeah, going for the mansion, I guess.
I believe so. I mean, I hope so. They're going past it. Are they going for the nether instead? I think it says a nether portal near here. No, I wonder what they're trying to do.
Yeah, Tudo wants to get in here for the resin. I'm not sure what Vstrid wants to do. We're extracting. We killed a pillager. What did we kill the pillager for? Not exactly sure. And Tutorol is actually running entirely past the mansion, so going a completely different direction.
Okay, so they're looking at the birthday cake now, but the birthday cake isn't, that's not enough to win.
No, it would have had to be the line. They do have elegant dive, which is worth a lot of points, but it's going to be a pretty tough setup if they're not familiar with it. So I'm curious to see if they're going to be able to go for that, but we're going to see where Vstrid is going for here as well.
Meanwhile, I'm curious what the gold team are doing, because I'm just seeing one of them just, I think, jump around in circles. I think they're just kind of a bit lost of what to do. Maybe they're going to try and make the cake now. No, they just made bread. I think gold team think they've got it in the bag.
Yeah, I think gold team. I mean, I think gold team does have it in the bag. At this point, if I was gold team, I'd try and maybe just like PvP camp.
PvP, exactly. Yeah.
Vstrid dies to a zombie. Oh no.
And they were heading back towards the trial chamber again. So I'm not sure Resin spawns at the trial chamber either.
We're gonna see
that's
here.
That's a long
trial chamber
respawn timer as well.
Yeah, I think Vstrid's. Yeah,
okay.
That's gonna be tough for Vstrid.
They've got candles. Are they going for cake? I mean, there's. This is a silly thing to go for.
Yeah.
At this point, I'd be going.
Over.
Yeah.
It's just over. It's just over. I think they had the line. I mean, the splash potion thing. I did get confirmation from Jake that it does have to be a direct hit, which is really hard. Oh, everyone's getting a chat validation error. That looks really fun. That's enjoyable.
Again, practice day. This stuff sometimes happens.
Practice day.
Oh, and then we got some PvP.
There we go. There we go.
There you go. Look, you got a kill in the end.
Oh, and the chat validation error went away. Okay, cool.
Okay, meanwhile, what is Pink Team? Pink Team's trading for apples and farming. And I feel like they're going for the cake. As I said, meanwhile, you just look over at Gold Team. Gold Team are just sitting there waiting.
Yeah, I think so. I think they did a really good job.
We come up to the final minute. I mean, I will say, Gold Team absolutely have done incredibly well just to spread out and get as much of that board as possible. I mean, fantastic job from what we saw from the Gold Team when they rushed into that trial chamber chasing after Pink and basically stole that. I think at that point, Pink maybe should have just spun around and gone for the PvP instead of just kept running.
22 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least don't get splashed and we win, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what they're doing. Gold Team aren't just waiting around. They're trying to make sure they don't get splashed.
I should just
not
contest risk.
That makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they're just spinning in circles to make sure they get jumped on, and there it is.
Yeah.
GG
That's gonna be
to the Gold
a
Team.
good game. I mean, that's a really. They gotta be pretty happy with that, beating Vstrid and Tutorol there. That is a W game, and that's gonna be a really impactful team to watch in
Look
the EU Open
at that
qualifiers. They were
board as
dominating.
well.
3 quest objectives. That might be the most we've seen in a game as well.
I was going to say,
Really,
I mean,
really nicely done.
that's literally what I was saying before last time. Go for those quest objectives. They are big points. And do you know what? Pink team did really well to climb back up again. But gold team, I mean, fantastic work. They just kept, as you said, just brutally pushing forward and going for all of these tasks. Fantastic job.
Yeah, absolutely. Really, really nicely done. Good job from this team here. Absolutely wild, honestly. Like absolutely wild stuff from that team. I think we're gonna do a quick intermission here because we want to restart the servers very quickly. Quick, like 5-minute thing, and then we'll be back for like. Oh, we're not doing that. I'm lying. I'm actually totally lying on the stream. So we're actually gonna get a second game or another game, I guess. That's actually what's gonna happen now.
We love more games.
We love more games. It'll be fun. Listen, practice weekend for everyone, right? I need it as much as everyone else. So we'll see what game we can find next up. Do our little randomization here.
Well, while we're waiting for a game, should we throw it to chat and ask what they've been thinking so far of the game so far, what they're thinking? Because we've got probably a few people here who are waiting to play tomorrow.
That's true. Yeah, there might be some NA people watching, figuring out what's going to be going on there. But I hope you guys have liked it so far. It's been a bit of a whirlwind day, but I think overall, I think the main thing that matters is, yeah, the servers might be a little bit iffy right now, but the game itself, the core of the game is really, really good. I think the people have been really enjoying it, so I'm having fun. I'm glad it's out.
Yeah. I think the best thing we are seeing are these really high octane moments where we are seeing two teams go for the same task, bit of PvP action. We always love that. I think those have been the highlights I've seen. It's just those moments where players have gone, no matter about the danger, I'm going for the kill. I'm going for the push. And we've seen a lot of times when players have done that, they've come out on top and they've then got like an objective from that, and it's been big every time. So don't be afraid to PvP.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's going to be pretty sick to see. We're looking to find a match to figure out where we're going to go here, but we are realizing there's a couple issues right now with the matchmaking, so that's why we're trying to stall it out for a second, figure out what's going on before we hop in another game here, but we will have something for you momentarily. We had a good like 3-hour run here of things working how they're intended to.
Yeah.
We can take a look at the stats here. W transition from Aaron, giving us something to look at here. We could see here some other games. Eric and Mungie winning. I think that'll put them to 4-0. I think what I'm realizing is these games are not like, it's their record before and not after. So
Yes, yeah.
that is making some sense, but maybe not, because ARF is now 4-0. We did just watch that game happen. That was really good. So you see the top teams
there
here.
it is. Look at that.
Really nicely done. A couple other 3-0 teams coming up as well.
Do you know what? ARF and Dark, that's definitely a duo to keep our eyes on. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them a little bit more in a few weeks' time.
Oh, absolutely, I agree. I'm excited to hopefully see some of those other teams as well. And we can see a new MVP, Dark Leonard, absolutely cooking. And ARF in second right there as well. Really nice job from those players. I mean, really solid top 10. Eric hopping in here now in 5th. Really cool to see a lot of new faces as well, which is the point of Gridlock. I mean, sometimes you just don't know some of the people, and it's really cool to see them in here doing really, really well.
Absolutely. I'm just excited to see kind of, we're seeing how this goes out. We're seeing how everyone's learning. And then once we get past that qualifier, when we finally get our list of names of who's going to be in the big event and in the big playoffs, I just can't wait to see how many new names we're going to see, how many players, first time maybe they're streaming, first time they've ever played in a sort of esports event like this. Yeah. It's going to be great.
A lot of new faces. Which is really, really fun. Doing a great job so far. A lot of fun games. I definitely am interested to see. I want to get that Kahoot team too. I really want to get that Kahoot team. They're really cool, really good. But we'll figure it out. We got to do a little bit of stalling here. I'm trying to think of what else has been going on here. I mean, I don't know. It's been a good day. It's been a good day so far.
It's been a great
day. I can't complain.
John, I can't complain. I think the big thing I'm learning and seeing here is that if there's players who haven't been doing so well, maybe taking a pause for a moment and maybe watching back your gameplay, tuning into other streams, seeing what they're doing. This is the big thing now. This is just the practice weekend. You've then got 3 weeks until we get to qualifiers. So this is the time to kind of do your VOD reviewing, research, prepping. Because even the players who maybe are at the bottom of the leaderboard, who maybe have just been, 0-3 and they've been completely beaten back and forth, learn from it. Because I guarantee that the players that we're seeing doing well at the moment, as you've been pointing out as well, are the players who've done a bit of their research beforehand, learned a little bit from what they can from the videos. It's great.
No, absolutely. And now that we've seen some pretty high level gameplay, I would say, especially at this point going on so far, is there anything that you've seen, any structure that you've enjoyed the most so far from your time watching today, or any specific iterations of anything going on?
I mean that if I talk about one of the best plays I've seen, that kill with the spear, the joust. It's
so good.
Perfection, absolute perfection. But I think what I'm seeing that's really fun is that seeing players kind of like learning that, looking at that board and going, right, how fast can I get as many of these objectives as quick as possible? It's so good to kind of load into a game and just be completely taken aback by, oh my God, they've got 3 objectives. They've got 4. It's not even been 5 minutes yet. And it's just that early grab of points is, I think, going to be vital as we see the events moving forwards.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with you. I think the fun thing has been that early game kind of rush, because it really does set the tone. That momentum in the early game is really cool to see. We are now going to take a quick intermission to figure out the matchmaking servers, and then we'll hop back with a couple more games to end off the stream. So don't go anywhere. We'll figure it out, and we'll be back here with more Gridlock gameplay very soon. Hello everyone, welcome back. We are gonna hop right into another game here with two people we have not seen yet, and they're already in a game, and it's 3 minutes in, so we wanted to take a quick look at the board here, and then we're hopping in. Wait, there's an objective on here I want to highlight quickly before we go into the game. The painting one. That is, have your opponent look at a painting. It is awesome. It is like one of my favorite objectives. Marvel at my masterpiece. A really, really fun one. But yeah, we can hop straight into this game now. And see what they're going for here. But this is a pretty simple board from what I'm seeing here. There's Marvel at my masterpiece.
Yeah. There's
cool
also
stuff.
the central one, 7 different wood types. You know, that again, map knowledge, you can easily get that. We're seeing them at the moment. They've only got 1 point apiece, so you know they kind of both on the board. So I think we're going into a good game here.
Oh, absolutely.
Painting.
Let's see what it is.
Right.
Oh, and it looks like we have one
the int's
stream
coming.
working,
I
which
didn't even get to
is a
run
bit
away.
of a pass.
That's great.
I need.
I think there's probably still
I need to
loading
get
up. We're
one.
going to have a little look to see how.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. They're still loading
this
up.
person
It's
has a
because we jumped
gridlock.
straight in.
This person has a gridlock lock on the back of their skin. That's kind of tough.
Oh, that's cool. So I think we're hearing them talk about this. So go to different
Yeah, there we go.
types there.
We can
There
see
we go.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got
the
3
feet-
out of 4.
we're just getting our
That's pretty
feet
good.
in. Yeah, there we go.
2 out of 4 even. I'll take 2 out of 4. We can at least see what's happening. Pretty good here. But yeah, these are 2 new teams. We're going to see what their strategies are going to be. Mainly going for the jungle temple here on the side of pink. Not exactly sure what that could be, but also gold immediately getting job fair. So they're up 2-1.
Absolutely, that's fantastic for them. And I think we overheard the gold team for a moment there going, hey, look at the different wood types. We can go for that as well.
Yep.
Which is, yeah, I keep pointing out, I think I do personally think that middle one is such a good one to go for.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, I keep noticing this, and I feel like I'm an idiot for never realizing this. The amount of times players use boats to drop down, I'm now realizing how much of a fool I am to never do that.
Yes, it is absolutely awesome. It is absolutely awesome. The boat stuff, it is one of the best things in speedrunning for sure. The fact that boats don't do any damage. I'm really curious what this gold player is going for. I don't see... Oh, unless we're trying to get copper bull, but also, like, this is not... This is a little bit aggressive. Like, this is kind of the difference of trying to...
Oh! Yeah,
find
if they're going
the
for...
balance.
That copper bowl board you're seeing is, I think it's the complete a trial chamber with your teammate exclusively. So that's the team one. They need to work together. Oh yeah, we are hearing them. Help me kill them. So obviously we can't see the other teammates. We didn't know that they were actually there at the same time. I think unfortunately they were slain by the zombie. So oh, and then a child came out of nowhere.
That's that 1 point recent version reach. That was actually crazy. They're gonna get a diamond in this jungle temple, but not really gonna help them that much right now. I mean, there is the diamond block objective, but that is not super amazing here. And they're actually low-key kind of trapped because I mean, no, there's the leaf block. There's the leaf block right above. Turn around. You can mine the leaf block. Or you can make a pick. That's okay too.
Yeah. Break your way out. Sorry, I apologize. I was more just laughing at the constant like stepping forward as it came up, then stepping away, and then trying it again.
Yes.
And you know what? Some would say that you could just break the pressure plate. Others just go straight through the wall. I mean, there's multiple ways out of this.
There's a lot of ways to
Absolutely,
do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I 100% agree. I'm gonna see here. I'm very curious to see what lines are going to end up forming here. We haven't really seen too much so far. The glass pane one is pretty easy. The wood one is pretty easy. The painting ones are going to be hard. But there are 2 painting ones. Wait, I actually missed the other one, which is graffiti, which we saw earlier, which is, like I said, one of my favorite objectives. So maybe we're going to see that again.
A lovely one, a classic one.
Yeah, there's quite a good bit in the trial chamber, to be honest.
Come to think of it, so it looks like Gold Team have just made themselves a painting. So I think they're probably thinking of doing that as well, going, hey, I know where the trial chamber is now. We're working together as a team. We could knock out a few of these together. So
we're gonna see
maybe it was worth it to perish at the start and then go, actually, let's think about this a bit more.
Yeah. Ooh, person is lagging out a little bit. Their happy gas.
Their ghast is saying nope.
Snoozing.
You can't leave.
That's a tough one there. I swear this person on pink, I have not seen them above 1 heart at the entire game. I feel like they've been on 1.5 hearts this entire time. For them. Oh, there we go.
Yep. There we are. There we go.
Zombie Doctor
that's an interesting quest.
This is actually a really easy one because the setup is just there in the ice biome. Like, you have all the resources. You can legit do it in like 3 seconds. What makes this one interesting is if you're the second one to it, you can kill the zombie villager and basically stop the goal, which is what makes it really unique. So I'm going to see if these teams realize that here, but we're going to be going for the painting graffiti one, like you said.
Well, obviously, you know, we're also talking about this. We've got players here who are not used to this map. They are learning. So as you just mentioned there, you know, we're going to probably see that more and more as the games go on, as players learn and go, hey, there is a way to do this at the ice biome. And then the moment that quest pops up, a mad dash rush. I think that's what I'm excited to see, is as we start seeing more of these pro players being formed, them kind of doing these mad dash rushes to complete the quests.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be fun here. What are we going for right now? We're mining around this, and I see that copper bulb objective. I see these players going right around the copper bulbs and not actually doing anything with the copper bulb.
I think that copper bulb is too breezy. Yeah.
Oh, that would be why. That's actually not that hard of an objective. Just one trial spawner is not too bad. That got changed actually very recently, but you do need your teammate there.
Yeah, I think they were doing it earlier, but they died, and I don't.
Yeah.
But they've stopped working together on it. Obviously, we can't see what their teammate is currently doing, so we're not sure if maybe they're trying a different task at the moment. But maybe this guy's just purely focused on getting this painting. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
They've
really
got their
nice
painting
job.
at hand.
Boom.
And
there it is.
Yeah. And
Very
go,
nicely
4 points
done.
to 1.
Yeah, it's going to be a good objective to get there. And I would be grabbing that painting back because you do have it for the other objective as well. But it might be a little difficult with all these zombies here. Might have to leave it and is going to leave it and get out of here.
Now, we all should mention, we say a lot of the time, yeah, there we go. I was going to say, extracting is the better way to go out. But at this time with the pink player, they haven't got any food. They're low health. They're moving slowly. At this point, maybe it was best just to let a zombie eat you so you can kind of get your 4 bars back and restart again.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Especially if you're just kind of, like you said, just spending all this time running around trying to figure something else out. Like, this isn't going to get too much for them here. I have to try and figure something out.
Obviously, Minecraft skill is going to play a big part in these sorts of games, but it's also going to be knowledge as well. So looking at this board, if you're someone who's maybe not as skilled as Minecraft, where would you maybe put your focus into?
That's a really good question. I feel like putting your focus in like I think honestly, like, just what we've talked. Oh my god, that chest is crazy. What we've talked about, like, just finding just doing everything you can. Like, you don't need Minecraft skill to learn the map, right? You don't need Minecraft skill to learn. Wow, that's actually crazy. They get diamond block from that. I totally forgot that was on the board. So they just uncraft it, recraft it, and they're ready to go. But
that's
I think,
actually so smart. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That was a good play. I think doing everything you can to just memorize, and then if you have a teammate that's more comfortable with Minecraft, and specifically the PvP or the speedrunning elements, like, relaying that information to them can be really beneficial.
Yeah. Meanwhile, pink team are busy trying to say hi chat to us.
Hey, listen, I respect it. Oh, but look at this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Teammate in the trial chamber. So they are going to be able to try and get this trial chamber going, but one, unfortunately, is going to take a death there.
Okay, but you know where the path is now. You've learned it. You've gone to this chamber multiple times. Have your teammate hold back. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is the one that I've yet to see someone do, is the legendary weaponry.
Yeah, it's not too bad of a goal. Like, it's nighttime right now. You can get a firework pretty easily. Crossbow is not too bad of an item, and then you know where pillagers spawn in the pillager outpost. So this is not too bad of an objective here.
Now, something I'm curious on, which I wonder the devs have probably thought about this. You get a firework when you extract. Now, obviously, it's taken away once you land. Is there a chance we may see a player, use it to fire from the crossbow whilst in the air?
That's a phenomenal question that I'm not sure about. And, oh no, an elytra bug.
Ooh.
I haven't seen that in a while. That was something that had happened before in other servers, but unfortunately, their elytra is going to bug here as well. First time we're seeing it today. That's something we should keep an eye on for sure. That is unfortunate to say the least. Well, it doesn't happen again to them, as Pink Team takes a death as well. But still, 1 to 5 here. Pink's got to try and find something to get on the board.
Absolutely. At the moment, it looks like they're working together to... Oh, no, they're not working together. One's perished. They're killing pufferfish. I wonder why. Is it because... Do you need pufferfish for regenerating? Oh,
Both
no,
teammates
that's
must be
why.
nauseous. Yes.
Okay. So Pink Team, I think they've just got to focus on this central line in the middle. So they've got a line in their mind already, probably from the looks of things.
Yep. Yeah, I think that could be really good. The painting one is hard, but it's doable.
Yeah, do you know what? That's going to be fun. Hey, you might not be the best at Minecraft, but if you can place a painting at just the right time, then you're going to be a pro player.
You're going to be pro, absolutely. And what I'm looking for this Pink Team, I'm looking at this top line. Like, they have the diamond for the jukebox as well. And I'm not exactly sure what the cow one is, but I would imagine it's pretty easy. Yeah, hit a cow with a wind charge is not too challenging at all. So, depending on what that quest objective is when it unlocks, like, that is very, very doable for a total grid line on the top there.
Absolutely. Do you know what? This is the thing we should mention, because we haven't seen this yet. When players load into the game, they get, it's about, I think, like 2 minutes to pick their quadrant and look over the Gridlock bingo board. So they've got time to talk things out. This is the moment where you want to have players standing there and going, let's look at this board. Oh, wait, a good portion of these objectives are based around the trial chamber. We should focus on this. And that's what we probably will see more in pro players doing that and then going, right, let's beeline to the trial chamber. And I think we'll then see that PvP happening there. Because we've seen Gold Team focusing a lot in that trial chamber, and that's why they've got so many objectives on the board already.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great point. Thorny Rose is an interesting one if we can pull that up quickly, because we saw that in another game and people didn't get it. It is a little bit hard. Stand inside a sweetberry bush while wearing armor enchanted with thorns. Now, players will figure out as they go on here that the Thorns book and the Silk Touch book are re-rollable constantly in the Spruce Village, but we haven't seen any teams really take advantage of that just yet. Also curious.
Absolutely. But
I'd
also add, you know, with knowledge of the trial chamber, easy way to get copper, easy way to get themselves copper armor, you could probably just get yourself an enchantment chamber and just keep rolling and rolling until you get that thorns.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point as well. Like, it is definitely possible. I'm really curious to see what Gold Team is really going for here. They get the rose bush, so maybe the teammate has thorns here.
Oh no!
And there's the new quest objective.
Transport coal. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, I think I will add, I think that's been one of the coolest plays I've seen, is a player just getting a tropical fish and just then transporting it.
No, that was so good.
That was incredible.
I cannot believe that worked. I actually fully did not expect that to work at all. That was amazing. I'm gonna see here. I'm not sure what. I don't know if the gold player knows that the magenta thing just got completed, because they just crafted magenta dye, and it's already done.
Oh,
and Gold Team completed Zombie Doctor. Wow.
Wow. I just realized I have a feeling, I think it's because it's magenta glass and the board is, and Pink Team won it, and so they're probably looking at that and still seeing the pink square.
Oh,
that's probably why.
A crazy shout. That is actually unreal. That's something that we didn't even think about. Yeah, that's a great point. Now, a great point there.
Looking through these tasks that we got on the board, there's a couple of these, again, I'm surprised that players have not kind of jumped on straight away. You know, you've got at the bottom left there, light as a peasant, walk on powdered snow. You know where the snow biome is. You can see that from the air. You don't need too much map knowledge to get that. That's just basically just getting leather boots and walking on snow. So that's just basic Minecraft knowledge that comes into play for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really interested in this pink line because they only have the 2 goals right now, but their line is actually quite good if they can actually focus on it. But it's just gonna be hard. Deforestation is definitely doable. Like the 7 playing types, you don't even have to get the nether one, so that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
And then Marvel and My Masterpiece is definitely the hardest one, but they also have pufferfish for the nausea one. They're trying to get just 1 more, and then they can at least get that and really get themselves back in the game.
Can you get nauseous from poison potatoes as well?
No, I don't believe so. I believe it's just poison.
Okay. Well, there we go. They're hunting down the final pufferfish. Oh, and they get poisoned themselves. As long as they don't perish themselves.
Oh, and they get it. Nice. So there's the 2. And they can drop on each other here. Let's see if they can figure that out. Not sure where the other pink player is going as of now. Maybe they're trying to group up, but I don't see the pink player on their locator bar. There it is, but would be a bit of a run, but I think that's what they're going to go for.
I'd say at this point, probably have both teams extract.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can also group up around, getting the different wood types. You can get those as you go along here. So that's going to be something to watch for as well. Oh, no.
It's a shame that they turned a corner and there was a skeleton wearing a hat. So
I
it had
didn't see that. Oh, my goodness. And Elegant Dive is going to be the unlock here. Oh, wow.
We're going to see this one time in pro play, and it's going to be glorious.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing. That is so sick, actually. I can't wait to see that. It's going to be very hard, I think, in this game to get it, but I'm very excited to see more of it in the future.
So, gold team getting too breezy there, but we're just noticing on pink team as well. At this point, there's a couple of teams they could think about. They're giving themselves coordinates to try and meet up, and I just realized I'm pretty sure, actually, I think I just saw this. You can get poison from bee stings, right?
Or do you mean nausea?
Nausea, yeah.
Is
nausea just nausea's not actually? No, I just realized I might be saying poison and mixing poison and nausea up. To be fair,
I think it might just be just poison. You might get both. I'm not sure.
Yeah. But anyway, we're seeing them group up, but it's just a classic thing again that players, once they start learning this a little bit more, they'll realize these sorts of things and go, hey, let's just both extract at the same time and then we can get to the same location. Rather than this kind of awkward moment we're seeing everyone share their coordinates at the moment.
Of the tech. But
the absolute tech. Again, that's incredible that we've seen that so early.
Yeah, it was so
All right, here we go.
nuts.
Players are going to poison themselves now.
Yeah.
But one of them has eaten their poison already while the other one can't eat it yet. Oh no. Are they going to be able to eat it in time, or are they going to run out of time?
They both have pufferfish. Though. One just can't eat food at all yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they should be okay here, but we just need to get...
At this point, just take damage.
Yeah, you need to take some damage here. Something. Move.
I think
they're both... They're getting shot by the pillager. Oh, you're going to take too much damage.
There you go. Now you can eat. Tell your teammate, yeah.
Oh,
that's one.
there we go.
There we go. Okay. So this is great. Gold team are doing really well, but we might see a thing where pink team, even though they're maybe the slightly slower on the board team, they're taking a bit of time to do things. But if they actually get this line, they could win. And this, I think, would be their first win as well.
They absolutely could. I mean, they have the line here. The painting one is going to be very challenging for them, but not impossible. And then the wood one, I wish I had seen them get a little bit more progress on that throughout this game so far, but it's definitely still possible for them at some point. What I'm noticing as well is that on the side of yellow on the bottom screen, they do have a painting in their hotbar. So they could be going... Yeah, they could be going for Marvel at My Masterpiece here on this extraction even. So
yeah,
I'm very curious. Maybe we could pull them up on the big screen here, or at least the larger screen of this scene here to see if they're going to be able to get Marvel at My Masterpiece.
They've probably just looked at that board and realized, hang on a second, pink team are getting close to a line.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are they? Is this player? It was Lolo, the one that we saw with the painting.
No, it was.
No. It's,
one of the two on the. Yeah, one of the two on gold. It's a 50-50 because we're not familiar with their usernames, but that's what I'm looking for. But they're putting the painting away. So what are they going to go for instead here?
Well, I'm not sure because the other player has the painting as well.
Are they going to go for elegant dive? Where are we going?
Oh, please.
We're getting. I don't know what we're doing.
They're getting lava.
Ocean Obliterator on board now. That's going to be the last quest objective. Oh, here we go.
You need that, right?
How far back?
Just at the lava pool, right near the village.
Back at the village. Yeah.
Head the direction of the blast furnace.
A quest objective has been unlocked. The
What is
final
that?
quest
Ocean
objective
Obliterator.
has been
Yeah, you
unlocked.
should kill a bunch of fishies and squids.
Ocean
I
Obliterator,
love
you need-
those voice lines.
There's Snorlax back here too. Which one is this blue ice? This is blue ice, right?
Yeah.
So what's the thing with blue ice? They're trying.
Oh, they're
they
gonna
are
make
trying to do the
basalt.
couple gen. Yes.
Wow. That's crazy, Tech. I would not know how to do this at all.
I've only just learned this recently, thanks to create mod and doing some Skyblock. But that's fantastic. Have they just collected that yet or not? I don't think they realized they need it to be blue ice, I believe, right?
Oh yeah, the blue ice is one lower. It's literally just one lower.
I think they're trying to get it lined up using every block possible.
Oh,
there it is. Fantastic.
Really awesome.
So
Really
Gold
awesome
at the
done.
moment, not going for lines, just going for jobs that they know that they can do.
Yeah, which I think is fine. It's a solid
Yeah.
strategy, but especially like as you're learning the game here, but something to watch out for, especially if Pink is able to get either of these other objectives, but still no painting in the inventories for them. Not getting the wood types yet that they need fully, but maybe
I think-
starting to get there.
Yeah, I think we're seeing one teammate's focused on the wood types. Maybe so we're seeing this player at the top. They're probably not the strongest player, so that's why they're focused probably on the wood type. So again, working together to maybe have one teammate who's slightly weaker at the game, have them focus on one task while you focus on the more intricate tasks is a good strategy.
Oh my gosh, and look at this, look at this, look at this. Elegant dive potentially coming through here. We have a leaded fox. No way. This is a very hard objective.
Oh my word. Please.
It could
I
also be
would love
transport.
to
It
see
could also be
this.
transport. It could also be both. But I think transport
That's
is
true. Transport's not actually because that's classed as a cold mob as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, they don't have to travel too far.
The mace is right over here. Yeah, so they're doing that one. They're bringing the cold mob to a warm biome.
Well,
Making sure
if
the
they know
fox
how
is
to do the other
following.
one, that's a 2-in-1 goal.
That would be pretty wild, to say the least. But I think this goal, honestly, might end up sealing the deal. They can get to the Mesa here with the Fox. That is going to be really nice for them, and it's going to be a pretty big lead where even if Pink was able to get the grid line, it's going to be pretty difficult for them. But I think this will do it as soon as they cross a little bit farther into this bridge.
Instantly biome, get it
Oh,
across.
wait a minute.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there
Got
it is. There it goes. It just needs to go a little bit further in.
There we go.
So
Very nicely
16
done.
points on the board. That's massive.
Yeah, that's going to be really big here. Only 5 minutes left to go. Oh, and Pink's dead.
Oh. So
Tough
5
ball
minutes
there.
left of the board. There's still look. I never want to say never. There's still a chance. Pink they might be playing us.
Oh, well, look at this.
They
look at
might
this, look at this.
suddenly
Marvel at my
we're gonna
masterpiece angle
please.
here in the top right.
Let's pull them up into full screen if we can. I would love to see this PvP action right now. The most interesting PvP, painting PvP.
Top right here.
Top right screen.
It's just.
You have a wind charge?
Yeah, I've 8 of them.
Oh, other one.
The other one.
Yup.
There it is.
So this is very difficult to actually pull off, but maybe they're gonna be able to go for it. This is what they gotta
look
try
over
and
here.
do.
Hey.
It's very difficult. It has to be a little bit closer. They're trying.
Look.
Well, how did that work? How did that work? No, really, how did this work? No, how did that work? Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not?
It works.
The
It works.
slow turn. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. That's
Amazing.
crazy.
Absolutely amazing.
This is Gridlock, baby. That's the type of stuff that can happen here. Holy smokes.
Amazing. Well, you know what? That's a great one to get to kind of stop Pink Team completely in the tracks. They can't really get anything now. They haven't got any chance. But, you know, there's still 3 minutes left. Technically speaking, the board is kind of sitting there going, there's plenty of points on the board for them to kind of claim things back. At this point, I'd just be trying to do something or learn them as much as you can. You know, you've got 3 minutes. Don't wrap things up. Maybe do, you know, extract, jump on your happy gas, just look down at the map, learn the map at this point.
Yeah, it could be something like that. I mean, with this practice weekend, like any time you have to, you know, really work on something, improve, learn, you should take it, even if the game is technically over. As we see another unfortunate elytra bug from the gold team there. But anything you're able to learn, figure out is really, really useful for every other game going forward here.
Absolutely. Do you know what? Gold team, they've got this in the bag. They've got this in the bag. But cool to see them winning with also the Gridlock logo on their back, say.
Yeah, that is. I really do like that. They're locked in, legit.
They planned ahead for this. Well, they should feel good. Great. If you look at that board as well, you know, they just. We've actually seen this. I say we've seen this a few times. The teams that are winning aren't always the team that just goes straight for a line. They're the ones that go look at the board, look at all the tasks. What are the objectives that we can complete as quick as possible? Forget about like end game, forget about lines. We'll worry about that later. And it works out really well because obviously you block the enemy team from doing any lines as well. You know, you get as many early points on the board. That's going to be a bit of pressure on the other team's back. You know, absolutely fantastic. And then just gold team.
Wow, getting an
actually,
Ocean Obliterator.
Wow.
Really nicely done there.
Incredible. 24 points. Can they get one more thing and make it 25?
Yeah, they might be able to. If they get one more thing, they can end the game early. Technically. Because it would be an insurmountable comeback. What? Or I think they need 2 points, but they would be able to maybe do it. They need something in that left line. No, second left column, I should say.
But incredible job. We come to these fast 10 seconds. Should we just pull up one of their streams? We could just hear their reaction to the win.
Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, let's take a listen in. They gotta be happy. Get another win on the board.
Oh, to be fair, we obviously our time is a little bit ahead. They've got about 30 seconds. Do you know what? They're well ahead. They've got 27 seconds. They are still fighting.
Yeah, W team chemistry. You know, they're working hard.
See, what are they going for in the last 15 seconds?
I don't know what they were going for. Me. Oh, probably skeleton fire or piglin fire arrow. That's probably what it was.
That's probably what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, it's light a candle with a flaming projectile. Never mind.
Oh, okay. But there it is.
Oh my goodness. Very nicely done.
Very nicely done. Well played, team. Wow. Domination, absolutely. But just again, we've seen this again. Teams working so well when they communicate and go, what can we do quick? You do this, I do this. You know, fantastic work from Gold Team.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it was a really nice show. And they started a little bit slow, but really picked it up in the end. And this was actually their first game overall, which I didn't even realize. So good job to them. I mean, that's really impressive for their first game to really get going here and get a little bit better handle on the entire game. But really nicely done. Pink team, I think they had a good idea, just weren't able to execute it fully, but still early. I mean, practice weekend for everyone. There's a lot of time going into the next 3 weeks, so we'll see what they can do there. But solid game.
Absolutely. And hey, we got that amazing clip moment as well.
Oh, look at these games as well. Yeah, that clip was crazy. That was awesome. I'm noticing here the Kahao team taking another win, going up to 4-0. Really nice. The Wheezy Moss Cammy B team's 2-0. That's a team I'm definitely keeping my eye on. 3-1 team as well. So keeping my eye out. Keep my eye out in a lot of these games. And there's the top teams. we could see. Not fully updated because we just see how team go up to 4-0, but interesting to see these top teams that we're going to have to watch out for going forward here. Oh, we're getting the refresh, and there it is.
There
Look
we
at
go.
that.
And do you know
Lot
what?
more
We're
3-0
starting
teams.
to see. We're also starting to see some similar names as well. As in, we saw them doing well earlier. We've seen them on the leaderboards. You know, winning them back to back to back, and they need that obviously. When they get to qualifiers, they need those back to back wins as well, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's going to be really important to see. We could see this board's looking a lot different now.
Oh wow!
A lot of objectives. A lot of people. I'm surprised there's not like one person way that's really ahead of the pack. This is a very even objective list for really everyone up here.
I think that's the thing we're going to be noticing a lot between these duos. The duos that are doing really well is when they have got equal objectives completed between them. Rather than just one player absolutely dominating, we're kind of seeing, at the moment, the meta is kind of being splitting our tasks up. Who's best at doing one thing, who's best doing the other thing, and just making sure you get as many objectives as possible. Maybe that will change. Maybe we'll see a meta shift where one player does a lot of objectives, the other player acts as a disruptor and just focuses on PvP and stopping the enemy team from doing anything. You know, I'm excited to see different people try some things that we haven't actually seen yet from today's stream.
Absolutely. Really cool to see. Really cool to see indeed. We're going to see, it looks like, oh no, that was the game that we just watched before. I think we're going to try and get one more, but there is still a little bit of issues with the matchmaking here. So we'll see. We'll give it a second to figure out if we can actually get another one. Hopefully we can. If not, it's all good. But it's been a good day. It's definitely been a practice day for sure for everyone. But that's how these things go to, you know, get the groove on here as we continue working to try and make this the best it can possibly be. But the most important thing is that we figured out that there's a lot of things. So maybe actually, we'll see. It doesn't look like we're probably going to game here. Yeah, there's no real update from Jake. So I think what we'll probably do is we'll probably call it here. But we did get what? We got 5 games on the main screen, so you guys were at least able to see something. If you are an EU player, just because the stream is ending right now does not mean that the open qualifier in general will be ending. So if you want to keep playing, we're probably gonna have to put the server down for a little bit, but we'll try and open it up again a little bit later so more practice can be had. And then tomorrow we're still gonna schedule everything for NA at the time that it is, which is noon Eastern time. So about 22.5 hours from now, we'll be live again for the NA section, and we'll see what we can do there. Ideally, a couple more things get fixed, but I'm glad we were able to at least get it into a spot today where the game was able to get played. So we'll see where everything's going, but thank you so much for watching. We'll figure some things out. Make sure you're in the Discord as well to stay updated with everything going on. And appreciate everyone sticking around, staying involved. And yeah, I mean, Wade, this was your first time commentating and doing anything with Gridlock, so appreciate you having you here. I don't know if you had any closing thoughts for all of this.
No, just thank you for having me. Thank you everyone for watching. And just, you know, when it comes to the open qualifiers, you've got time to learn. So, you know, learn as much as you can. Go research and check out maybe some other streams, because everyone's been streaming this as well.
Absolutely.
And give us the best plays you can when it comes to the next one. I want to see some insane plays.
Yes, and if you had some insane plays in this one and you clipped it, tag me or Gridlock on Twitter. We want to see them. We want to see what you guys got going on. Shout out Aaron and Rose doing the production in the back end. Shout out Cesar at to go doing some more production. Shout out the whole Gridlock team making this stuff work. And we're going to keep working to make this the best event it can be in the next 3 weeks. It is going to be an absolute grind to get there, but I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much, everyone. That's enough yapping from me. We'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.